All of my work is selling. What? Thank you and please come again. Yeah. All we know here is to win. Fabulous going with the win. All of my work is selling. What? Thank you and please come again. Yeah. All we know here is to win. Fabulous going with the win.
If you ain't a baddie, can't sit with me. I swear to
Damn, I'm out here talking to myself again. Like, ooh, that intro just wanted to just play just like that. But let me go ahead and share the live because I did not make a post that I'm live. Oops. So let me go ahead and share so everyone can pull up. You already know how we do it. Live now. Pull up. Sending that, sending that alerts. You gotta send that alert. All right. So let me share it also on the feed page because we have to let everybody know right now to pull up. It's time. It's party time. Party time. Pull up. Yes, so guys, let me go ahead and run the intro because today we're about to get into some things. You understand? They playing my girl face, so let's do this.
if you ain't a baddie, can't sit with me. I swear that these bitches my mini.
Wagwan, my toxic family, wagwan, my spicy gang. It's your girl Chinchilla, Miss Spicy. Welcome to my channel, Talk the Truth. Yes, we are bringing you all the spicy and icy tea. Yeah, your island girl, you already know I have the flavor. Yes, guys, so I'm back. Yes,
I'm back with a real quick episode, with a real quick spicy after dark, with a real quick chit chat, so we can actually get into the things, the weekly drama, today drama, because yesterday was a little bit busy. I was not here yesterday. Please like the video on the pull up. Okay, let me pause that because that's for when we're actually okay. Let's put that there. There we go. All right, so let me have that there. Please have the video on the pull up. Okay, I did that. So yesterday I wasn't here. I hope you guys is doing amazing. Like yesterday, did you guys miss me? Drop it in the comments. I would love to know if you guys missed me yesterday. Yesterday was Saturday. Was my little off day because I'm so proud of myself for actually doing 5 days straight live. Like that was so tea. And even though in the last 2 days I haven't seen my miles, I haven't seen all my spicy gang like check in. I don't know what happened. I know y'all may be busy. All right, so I said I was gonna go live at 8 o'clock. I don't know who got it, so I hope everyone got it and pull up. And let's go. Let's get into some things. So let me just share my Twitter screen with y'all because y'all already know how it go, how we get down, how we get in things, all the topic and everything that we're gonna discuss. Last week Sunday, we actually came on late. We were on late last Sunday. Actually came on like at 10:30. I think we spent like almost 2 hours last Sunday because we had a lot to catch up on last Sunday. I'm drinking some strawberry margarita right now. Oops, your girl don't drink too much. But this Sunday, there's some tea going on in the streets. As you can see, the title DDG, he tried to play in Kaisanan face, the Nicki Minaji face, and the Barbz+ card. You have Cardi B out here looking like Nicki Minaj knocked off. Like, oh my God, this girl just stole Nicki Minaj whole entire aesthetic. When I'm telling you, they gave her the award for Voice of the Culture. Wow, the rollout has started, guys. I'm telling you, the rollout has started. It's crazy. So let me go ahead and share my screen. And it's gonna depend how long I'm gonna be here. Let me see who come and tap in with us. And then from there on, we can take it. So let me share my screen. Share screen. Hey Albert, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Happy Sunday to you. I hope you're doing amazing. All right, guys, you can see my screen. So let's just step right into it. How was your Sunday going, Albert? I know you've been in the TikTok streets. I was not here yesterday. Let me make sure my mic is on. Okay, good. My mic is on because I changed. I was not here yesterday. The other day you were here and I was talking and stuff for a long time and my mic was not on. I see that you were on, but I don't know if you were near the phone or did you leave it or what happened. But were you here for the full live right throughout Friday night? Let me know in the comments. So let me just get right into it while everybody pull up. Understand? I'm just gonna get right into the tea. For all my other subscribers that may not in this live right now, I hope you guys check it out later. And if you watch it till the end, I want you guys to drop some hot pepper because that's represent for spicy and the moon phase after dark to show me that you were here, okay? Signify the love. Let me know that you guys were here on the block supporting your girl. All right. Love it. All right. So let's just get right into the tea. Today we may be all over the place, but let's see what's popping. So whatever I like is things that I want to talk to you guys about. So let's go straight into DDG, right? So DDG pull up to Kai Cenat's house because Kai Cenat had an food party and apparently, I guess he asked if he could sit on Nicki Minaj's chair. If you guys don't know, this iconic pink chair is from her stream with Kai Cenat, where she was like the first youth celebrity, female celebrity to actually be on his platform. Over 300,000 people was waiting just to watch her. I'm telling you, it was crazy. She didn't show up till like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And ever since he got this chair for her, he actually let it stay there. No one can touch this chair. Anyone come in, they can. Like, that's his chair for him and Nicki Minaj. So let's listen to this video. What happened when actually he could sit in the chair?
Nah, it's not here. Nah, it's not here.
Not here. Can I sit in this chair for
No.
sit down.
No. You cannot sit in here, bro.
Just for
Are you
once.
a barb?
I support all women. I feel like if I said one,
No, I didn't ask you that. I said, are you a barb? Are you a barb?
I support Cardi B and Nicki Minaj.
Oh.
I know a lot of Nicki Minaj songs.
Okay, recite one.
Star strips
We're meant to fly, hands up.
and touch the sky.
Okay.
That's crazy.
I don't think you could sit in it, but you could touch that motherfucker.
Damn.
Why the fuck would you sit in it,
Come
bro?
on, bro. Let me sit in
Daryl,
it.
come on.
You see right there, that's my thing. You know what I noticed? A lot of so when it comes to Nicki Minaj, right? A lot of people view Nicki Minaj as she only have like woman fan base and like the guys that support her are gays, right? Straight men after 2018, like they're afraid to support Nicki Minaj like outright. They don't see her as this street rapper, right? When you ask somebody about Nicki Minaj, saying, you see what you run to sing? Starships, women to fly. But if you ask them about Cardi B, you're gonna hear them sing Bodak Yellow and Be Careful of Me and things like that. You get what I'm saying? Because that's how they feed the public. Nicki Minaj, big song, she's known for Moment for Life, Starships, and Super Bass. You understand? Her real like hood songs, you'd never hear nobody bring that up. You understand? And it's just so crazy. The first song that you run to is Starship, We're Meant to Fly. That is just super crazy. Spicy After Dark. Cardi B won over Nicki. What? No. Crazy. All right, so I just tweet that out. Let's see. That's crazy. That's super crazy. Right there. So you see what he said here? Let's bring it back. When he Kaisen and Axel.
Oh,
I know a lot of Nicki Minaj.
Barb.
I feel like if I said one,
No, I didn't ask you that. I said, are you a Barb? Are you a Barb?
I support Cardi B and Nicki Minaj.
Oh,
I know a lot of Nicki Minaj songs.
okay.
All he asked him is, are you a Barb? No one asks you if you're a Cardi B or a Nicki Minaj fan. The fact that he brought up Cardi B was just so unnecessary. You understand? Like, why do you need to shade? Why do you need to even insert Cardi B? Where was she mentioned? She was not mentioned at all. And this is how things always come up, right? They always have to, when it comes to Nicki Minaj, throw Cardi B in the mix for some reason to keep her afloat. You understand? And I know Nicki Minaj must be tired. Her back must be tired because this girl is just in the game and it's like she cannot go nowhere. And her career is just still living off of Nicki Minaj musically. And I know Nicki Minaj must be tired. Like, see, Sweetie haven't dropped no music for how long? Where has Sweetie been? From she and her man, that I don't know if they're still together or whatever happened. I think she's with a new football player now. I don't know, but I was scrolling on Twitter just now before I come live, and I seen it in the comments. But you see, she fall off the face of the earth. Why? Because she's not releasing no music at all. And Sweetie's a badass bitch. But you hear Cardi B, and to be honest with you, and if we keep it a buck, Sweetie is more sexier than Cardi B. She's more prettier than Cardi B, but it's the way how they package Cardi B. Cardi B career is, a mirror of Nicki Minaj. So that's what brings her. That's why she always in that A-list and that. If Sweetie was Miro, then you just see the comparison. She'd still be in the. But Cardi B has a great marketing team. Her brand itself is the nemesis of Nicki Minaj. So she's always going to stay afloat with no music, no nothing at all. She's still hot. She's still considered this because she's Nicki Minaj straight competition, if you guys get what I mean. But that was just so unnecessary. So, of course, the Barbz itself. This is so cute. This is Barbie. I follow her. She got her book cover. That's so cute. So you already know the Barbz, right? They're going to pull his card. So they went ahead and they pulled DDG card. You understand? Because there was no need for you to even mention a Cardi B when her name was not even called at all. So the Barbz went and pulled DDG filed because, listen, don't try play with us Barbz, right? Thinking we ain't gonna clock you. So DDG speaker Nicki Minaj. Let's listen to this.
Like, huh?
Are you a barb?
I'm not a barb.
Okay, well, what's the
My favorite female rapper is Cardi B. Like, huh?
So you see, now you see.
I'm not a barb.
okay, well, what's the
My favorite female rapper is Cardi B.
So you see, that's a next instant where they ask him, are you a bar? This isn't the first time either. You will randomly just mention Cardi B. Anytime somebody asks him about Nicki Minaj, you randomly mention her. But this tell you why, right? He said it here. He literally said,
Like, huh?
are you a barb?
I'm not a barb.
Okay, well, what's the
My favorite female rapper is Cardi B.
so his favorite female rapper is Cardi B, and this is the reason why. Maybe he get triggers when somebody asks him if he's a barb. He's a big Cardi B fan, and that's that. You get what I'm saying? So that right there show you. But listen to this, guys, because they be pulling people file crazy. So DDG wants
we gotta move like them bars, man. Them bars, they be having whole little itineraries. Nigga, hey, buy it like this, stream it like this, had a volume like this, so that bitch count like this. I don't give a fuck. I want niggas to see them numbers and be like, fuck! This nigga really the one! We gotta move like them bars, man. Them bars, they be having whole little itineraries. Nigga, hey, buy it like this, stream.
That's the thing. I tell y'all, Nicki Minaj has one of the most powerful fan base in the rap industry. And many people look at that as competition. You understand? That's the reason why they had to create something for Cardi B. Many people wish they had the support that Nicki Minaj has when it comes to her fan base, the dedication that they have to actually stream her music, create things, how to buy her music. And Barbz is literally a blueprint for the music industry, for the girls and for many guys. It's like Barbz give them marketing tactic. Barbz help them to create their own promo, their own rollout. Because what the Barbz give for Nicki Minaj, that's one thing with her. She don't use what the Barbz tell her to do. If Nicki Minaj had listened to some of the Barbz sometimes, she'd be A plus. But these days she go against the grind. And she's at, I don't know why she's giving CC plus. Like, come on. And you want to know what happened? The other girls. When I say other girls, I'm talking like Cardi B. Take that same information that the Barbz gave and use it to her advantage. You get what I'm saying? And then release what the Barbz would want to see. And that's a fact. If some Barbz could keep it a stack, they would tell you the truth. But of course, many of them not going to give Cardi B their 10. But this is the truth, where Nicki Minaj is my girl. You get what I'm saying? But I'm always going to keep the playground level. You understand? But I ain't going to put a next bitch over her. Just keep it a stack. You get me? But I'm going to let you know 100 what is what. So when it comes to Cardi B, she take a lot of her inspiration from the Barbz. She does. When it comes to her marketing, she looked what Nicki Minaj didn't do that the Barbz are really asking for. She looked at the performance matrix and everything, and she take it and apply it to herself. The Barbz needed a big rollout. They needed magazine. They needed looks after looks after looks. You get what I'm saying? They need a music video. What Cardi B does, she turn around and she give that to her fans. Where did she get that from? The Barbz library. You understand? The Barbz marketing class. So DDG right now talking about he's not a Barbz, he's a big Cardi B fan, but he wants his fans to be like, ooh, let's play it again.
We got more like them Barbz, man. You know, them Barbz, they be having whole little itineraries. Nigga, hey, buy it like this, stream it like this, had a volume like this, so that bitch count like this. I don't give a fuck. I want niggas to see them numbers and be like, fuck, this nigga really the one.
So listen, as much as they want to hate Nicki Minaj, just know that y'all Barbz, us Barbz that are here, listen to me, because you have different Barbz. I'm telling you, I'm not, they call them cupcake Barbz. You have cupcake Barbz, or you have edgy Barbz, or you have island Barbz. I'm an island Barbz. You get what I'm saying? I'm an island girl. And call me edgy if you want, but I'm not the one that they see Nicki do no wrong. They're like, real cupcake, you can't say nothing. You can't even give your opinion. They're going to come down your throat like... You get what I'm saying? But y'all need to understand that Nicki Minaj fan base is very broad. You understand? This is the reason why she's a queen, because she's multi-talented. Y'all don't want her to just box into rap category. She's rap, she's pop, she's R&B. She gives it all. She's of many colors. You understand? And that she's of the whole rainbow. And that's where our fan base is at. And y'all just have to deal with it. You get me? So same way I clock somebody in my off track sidebar. Pause. I clocked somebody in my comments yesterday talking about, because last night I uploaded the space saying my caption was Nicki Minaj mad at the Barbz and send a word to her ups. The person getting my comment talking about tell you guys about these clickbaits and all these things, and she wasn't mad at the Barbz. This is how she have fun and all these things. I'm like, get your crybaby ass out of my comment. You think this is like a little kiddie playground? This is not like that, okay? If you gotta, when it comes to YouTube, you gotta know how to do your captions. You get what I'm saying? You gotta play around with your caption, but then again, you have to have smart mind. You have to watch the video. I could tell that you didn't watch the video, because regardless if I put Nicki Minaj is mad at the Barbz, if you watch the damn thing, it's obvious that she was mad, but not in a mad way, as in mad. She was jokingly mad. You understand? But am I gonna put Nicki Minaj was jokingly mad at the Barbz? Does that sound right? That does not sound right. I put Nicki Minaj sent a message to her ups. You know, Nicki Minaj hasn't talked about ups in 3 weeks, in 3 years. I'm like, get out of my mention, little kid. You get what I'm saying? The ups is the most. She said it. So these are the little things when it comes to Barbz and stuff in the Nicki Minaj kingdom. But back to the point that I'm trying to make. All these people, they don't like Nicki Minaj, she's this, she's that, but they wish to have the fan base that she does. So DDG, they just been clocking his teeth ever since he said that. Look, there's a next one. Let's go again.
You know who fans I want us to be like, and y'all not fans, we family. You know who family I want us to be like? Nicki Minaj family.
Look at that.
I be seeing Nicki Minaj with fan pages. She be having people running campaigns on their Twitter, even if they got 2 followers. They tweeting every day like, buy this, buy that, stream this, buy this, then stream it. You get more.
How you see this? If he's not a big major artist, like guys, I want you to look into this. He's not a big major artist like a lot of them in the industry. If he's seeing things like this, right, and he's talking like this and he's wanting this, what do you think these bad mind people in the industry that always come at Nicki Minaj and paint the picture as if she's bitter? This is what they want. This is what they wish they had. You get what I'm saying? This is what they wish they had. That's why they bring so much hate on Nicki Minaj. You understand? That's why they love saying she don't support no girls, because they want to boost those girls because they don't have the fans to support them and back them. So they got to bring in the hate to elevate those that don't have a concrete, solid fan base that's really there. But Barbz is the blueprint. You get me? Like,
Stream. Why y'all don't want to help me like that? You know who fans I want us to be like, and y'all not fans, we family. You know who family I want us to be like? Nicki Minaj family.
and he's right. Nicki Minaj don't have fans, she has family. And that's that. We cuss, we argue, we just like mother and daughter, gonna tell you the truth, gonna do what's what, and then we keep it moving and keep it pushing. So speaking of the queen herself, guys, this song, what you guys feel about this? So this is an AI song that actually released. I hope there's no copyright.
Yeah, you know,
Listen.
yeah, you know the name. Nicki motherfucking Minaj. West Coast vibe with an East Coast face card. Only bad bitches ride this way. All I fuck with bad bitches, I don't do no basic. If she hating, then she mad, I'm everything she ain't. Bitch, pretty with a purpose, my body looking sacred. And I ain't never lost a bag to no broke. Basic, you a bad bitch, let's raise it. Whole squad up, we flame shit. 7 figures, 7 rings, now I need a facelift. From the crown to the heels, not a damn basic. Pull up in the drop, no top, no filler. I'm the type of bitch, turn a broke boy bitter. G5 seats, mint dragon on the floor. He want the queen, gotta pay me more. Yeah, I said it, I don't chase, I said it. Big body bins in the heels all embedded.
Y'all
Ass
feeling
like
it? Y'all feeling it? I'm not gonna lie. It's going. Let's continue.
mouth like facts. If he ain't got racks, then I ain't texting back. Look, I don't want no scrub, no cheap fake love. If he flexing for the gram, I'm deleting the plug. It's a vibe when I show up, these hoes get stuck. Every time I spit, it's a bag, no luck. All I fuck with bad bitches, I don't do no basic. If she hating, then she mad, I'm everything she ain't, bitch. Pretty with a purpose, my body looking sacred. And I ain't never lost a bag to no broke. Basic, you a bad bitch, let's raise it. Whole squad.
This is how much they miss Nicki Minaj. They're making AI, and listen, it's a guan.
We flame shit, 7 figures, 7 rings, now I need a facelift. From the crown to the heels, I don't play fair, bitch, I set the rules. Got a mansion in the hills, still acting like a goon. Wrist cold glitter, ass poke bigger. If he broke, I ghost. I don't even bicker. He said, Nicki, you the goat. I said, bitch, I know. Been the blueprint, got the whole world in my flow. I don't entertain clowns, I don't sit with the fakes. I just sit more wet while I bend these snakes.
And you know these words Nicki Minaj would say, I don't entertain clowns, I don't sit with the fakes.
A beast with a glam, Dior with a Glock, and the Louboutins bang like the bass don't stop. He want the queen, gotta double my rate, and I still curve him just to watch him wait. All I
Ooh, I like that. I still curve him just to watch him wait. I be doing that. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I be curving some of these girls like, let me see what's up. If you really want me, let me see. Let me see. You gotta work. All right, curve them. Even though, you know what I mean, like you and thing, but I'm gonna curve you. Let's go.
fuck with bad bitches, I don't do no basic. If she hating and she mad, I'm everything she ain't, bitch. Pretty with a purpose, my body looking sacred. And I ain't never lost a bag to no broke. Basic, you a bad bitch, let's raise it. Whole squad up, we flame shit. 7 figures.
All right, so that's that. I'm not gonna lie. Of course, you have mixed emotions, mix this, mix that. You're always gonna have that. But to me, I was dancing. I was dancing. Watch the girl steal the verse and say it's not real. I can take it. I cannot. I'm with that. But I was moving. This to show you guys, AI is actually doing this. Like, just to show you guys, AI is actually doing this. Like AI, if AI is doing this shit, making me wonder, some of these girls that can't write, that can't put a verse together, if they're cheating with AI. Behind the scene. I don't know, but listen, I seen it and I'm like, whoops, it was hitting. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, I really like it. It had me like really smiling a lot. Like, if Nick, that remind me of Nicki Minaj kind of mixtape. It had that kind of mixtape voice to it. What you guys think? Y'all think it has that mixtape voice to it? It's bad. Okay, so we talked about this the other day. So let's continue as we move on to Cardi. Continue with this Cardi B. So Cardi B, guys, she went to support her new baby daddy, her new man, Stefan Diggs, at his show, at his sports event, his youth training. Yo, this girl, Cardi B really changed her entire image, her doctor. Give her that card to save up the part of her face and she is so loud. The ball is in her face, did a line up no. So this is at musical football. Everybody is here. She brings Why was Cardi B there? I'm telling you, Cardi B is doing about this thing and we for her because they have to talk because this is gonna be a part of her. It's already a part of our marketing. It's already helping in our brand. You get what I'm saying? And listen, a girl got to do what they got to do, and that's what she doing. She finally hit a part where she say yes, she can get the people talking without being attached to Nicki Minaj. So she's milking it. So speaking of that, let's move on to her actually winning over Nicki Minaj. Hold on, guys. Who's calling me? So this person, this coach, he posted this photo with Cardi B, and of course, many people saying that. I guess he's a Maryland coach or something. I don't even know because I don't follow football to know what's up or anything like that. But I guess he's a Michael Locksley. Michael Locksley, do you know him? No, it seems like he's a good coach, but the comment is saying like, yes, the team is about to win now. She's so crazy supportive. This is how the picture she's creating this. She's planting the seed and creating this image of she's a supportive girlfriend, you understand, with her caliber and everything like that. So many people is saying that she's doing this because she once the game starts, she wanna get that Taylor Swift treatment. And if y'all don't know about that Taylor Swift treatment is where the guy that Taylor Swift was dating, I think he's from the is this from the Kansas City? The Kansas City Chief he's from? Yeah. Every time Taylor Swift show up, the spotlight is on her, the camera is spun on her and everything. So they're saying that Cardi B is trying to create that, understand that motion, that Taylor Swift motion. But let me know what you guys think about that, because that's what it's given for me too, if we should be honest about that. Why they is giving Nicki Minaj here with a crowd? She gave Nicki Minaj all the way here. Why she copying Nicki Minaj? Why Beyonce copying Nicki Minaj? Why are you doing it? Why are you doing it? Ooh, why are you doing that? So Cardi B's out here. You already know. Today was the ASCAP award, and Cardi B, listen to me. She's back into Nicki Minaj closet. Cardi B stole Nicki Minaj all aesthetic. When I say she stole Nicki Minaj all aesthetic, demeanor, everything. Listen, you know Nicki Minaj is known for the bust down, the long ear bust down. You get what I'm saying? Cardi B stole that shit and she ran with it. She run and she never looked back. Every time she stepped out on the red carpet, Nicki Minaj is the one that was known for this. You understand? And Cardi B just took over that to where when it comes to marketing, guys, and I tell you guys, whenever there's a monopoly and a next person come in and get a breakthrough in taking over that market, they're gonna do everything that reminds you of that person, but in a kind of a different way, to the point to where you're gonna think they're the creator of it. They're the one, you're gonna have them in your mind. You're gonna have them in your mind, if that makes sense. And I think Cardi B, that's what she did. So this is her. Look at her at the ass popping up the ass pop and her bust and her Nicki Minaj bust down. Who do you know wear the hairstyle? Nicki Minaj is the only one that used to wear all these hairstyles all the way down to her back. And Cardi B literally takes over. Like, this is Nicki Minaj, guys. It's crazy. And it's just like, I don't know, if she and I don't know what happened, but this is Nicki Minaj all entire aesthetic. And you know, you just see like a lot changed into the girl just over Nicki Minaj look and everything, and it just puts in your mind like she wear it so much to the point where you think she really owns it. This is her look. She been doing it, and people don't remember. And Nicki, this was Nicki in her prime when she was 32. In her, 32 at Cardi B age, 33, 34. It's since Nicki Minaj gave birth. Nicki Minaj stopped dressing like this. You get what I'm saying? With a long bust down and stuff. She wore bust down on tour, but Nicki Minaj don't wear bust down like this no more. You know, like the way it just reminds me so much. I don't know. I'm out to put the words in, guys, but I know you guys know what I'm talking about. Hi, Vintage. How you doing? That's okay. Make a Hispanic dish for a Spanish class. Wow. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you feel better, girl. That's fine. We've been here for a minute. How long we've been here? Because we're on a time clock or so. 34 minutes. Okay, so let's do the next 15. Let's go. Damn, 30 minutes already. But are you guys with me here? Look at this aesthetic. This is given Nicki Minaj. So the ASCAP award actually crowned Cardi B for the Voice of the Culture award. So take a look at these photos. She got the Voice of the Culture. This is giving me Nicki Minaj so much. It's the only thing she's a Mexican. I'm telling you, her doctor really, she trimmed the whole side of her face. Her eyes are slant. She changed the way her eyebrows set. Cardi B changed her whole face, yo. Her whole face. So many people think some people think she was like this. Like, no, she wasn't this body. No, she wasn't. No, she was a big toe. She was a big toe that was obsessed with Nicki Minaj, and the girl came in the game and just took over in Nicki Minaj whole aesthetic, yo. I've never seen someone. I could not be obsessed with someone so much to the point where I wanted their life, and that's what I feel Cardi B did. Let me search her name so I could go deeper in this award, because it's crazy. What Vintage said? She could never really look like Nicki. She's a knockoff. Exactly. She is a knockoff of Nicki Minaj. But that's the thing. You can see it. You can see that she's trying to be Nicki Minaj, if you understand what I'm saying. Because that image and aesthetic, it puts you in the mind frame of Nicki Minaj. So it doesn't put you in the mind frame, oh, this is Cardi B or whatever. It shows you that she's trying to imitate her. And she do it so well. She wore it so much till it's like she never get called for it. People think it's her style. We tell her to knock it off. I'm gonna put my crown again and I'm gonna knock it off. Anything Nicki, you know, they pack it off. I mean, Nicki Lane, hold on. I didn't sing that good. But Bad Girl, she didn't write that speech. Knock it up. And she didn't write that speech. Oh, she gave a speech? I didn't even see. She gave a speech. Let me see. What culture? We use lemons to make lemonade, not jalapenos. Vintage, your mouth. I'm telling you, your listen. Let's take a look because I want to know what culture. What? Oh, look. Cardi B is now the most awarded female rapper in ASCAP history. She beats the allegation that she doesn't write her songs for the. Okay. Cardi B looking gorgeous via Instagram. Look. Look at the body. That does not look good. That look good. That's when she's pregnant. She's even look pregnant fast. Cardi B's even looking pregnant. Like she's pregnant. That body does not look good, guys. I'm sorry. This does not look good. This is why y'all praising. That body does not look good at all. And she looks pregnant. Definitely. And if she pregnant, I know she did it on purpose to trap Stefan Diggs, because that's what she did to Offset. She didn't know her career would have took off so much, so she trapped him with that baby because he was hot at the time. Let's clap that. So she made trap Stefan Diggs and force him to marry her to save face. Let's clap that again. Let's clock it. Vintage said, how can she beat the allegation when she literally said in that speech that she gets help writing? Oh my God. You see, Vintage even Vintage see the video before me. I have not seen the video. I need to see the video. Where is the video? Where is the video? Okay. You know I'm going to find that video. Oh, there it is right here. You know I'm going to find it. Let me like it right now because I'm going to make a short video about it. So let's listen.
Every day, and I want to tell you something for the writers. I hate that idea that if you don't write every line on your own.
Oh, wait, I have to pull this up because you can tell that she did not write this speech. Let's go again.
And I want to tell you something for the writers. I hate that idea that if you don't write every line on your own, that it makes what you have to say not real. Music is a collaboration. It has always been. The biggest hits, the greatest records come from teamwork. They come from sharing experiences, energy, pain, and joy. It's not about ego, it's about impact. And I love my team. And I love that my team have become one of my best friends. And we have become best friends making music. And I write, I co-write, I rewrite. I speak to what's true to me. My pen, my mind, my feelings are in every verse and in every hook. And I respect every writer.
Wait, did she say she writes, she co-writes, and she rewrites? Okay, let's go.
Brings their magic to the table. This award is not just for me, it's for the culture, for every writer who helped shape it and make us feel something. Let's keep pushing our pens and the power that comes with it.
Cardi B, your pen is left on the pole, right in the middle, the one that you swing on. The only place it swings is in the ground, not a notebook. Like, which pen? Where is the pen? Is the pen in the room, Raz? I don't see it. Like, I cannot believe this. This is crazy. And you see, this is the thing that they amped up. This is the thing that they glorify. It's funny that Remy Ma put out Cheetah for Nicki Minaj, and her whole let's break this down. Her whole marketing and promotion was Nicki Minaj doesn't write her raps, and Safari writes her rap, and she's not a writer, and all this. And many hip hop head shit on Nicki Minaj. Many of them, they had that thing over her head for the longest. And Cardi B came in the game, says she don't write. We already know she don't write, because be careful of you alone, where a writer that she has, that guy, Megan Thee Stallion X-Man, had that song out for months that he previewed before Cardi B went on it. You understand? So Cardi B whole album was just her letting the writers know what she wants. She give them the story, and of course they put it together and package it for her. She came in the game, and they propped her up for not writing, and praise her and award her for the very thing that is the art of the art of music, which is writing. And they just let her go by and said, we don't care who writes it as long as it hits, as long as it's a hit. Isn't that crazy? Vinci said she's an embarrassment to real hip hop rap. They are trying to make this a thing to change the game. Yes, that's exactly what is happening. And that's exactly what's been happening. You understand? They embrace this so that way they can propel her so she doesn't feel any way. And that's what's been happening. That's what's been bringing her. Because the thing is, if they had do the same thing they did to Nicki Minaj, she don't write, she did, somebody else write her rap. No, put her down. Cardi B would not have elevated musically. She would not have won certain award musically. Musically, she would have been forced to push her own pen. You understand? She wouldn't have had others, because it would have been a no. But the game did not stand up strong. They celebrate her, so they gave her room, and she become comfortable. This is what it is. She don't care who write it as long as it's a hit. And that's just that. This is crazy what she just said. This is just crazy. Let me look at this comment and see what they're saying in the comment. This is just crazy. When Nicki Minaj said what this person said, when Nicki Minaj spit, Nicki Minaj wrote it. And the fact that they gave her an award for the voice of the culture and songwriter award when she hasn't even been writing nothing. Let's stop trying to rewrite what it has historically been. You are a rapper. You rap. Your raps, your experiences, your life, your truth. Stop with the bullshit. You have writers. You shouldn't be winning an award for the ASCAP. Thank you so very much, Jasmine. Let me actually like that. And that's a fact. They're rewriting everything, giving her a songwriter award for the minimum when they know she don't write. And this is all you just feel like they're propping her up back for the next era. Because what song did she win this award from? What song has she released? The last song she released was like an year ago. Wait. Songwriter of the Year twice. Cardi B is the first. And you see, this is how they're... Cardi B is the first woman to win Songwriter of the Year twice at the ASCAP Rhythm and Soul Music Award. So the headline has started, guys. The headline has started, so be prepared. Cardi B is the first for this. Cardi B is the first for that. Be prepared, because they have to make her image as big as possible to match whatever is to come. You understand? To make her global. See? She's that's just like a plain people songwriter face. Not the baby bump peeking for sunlight. She is very much pregnant. I'm telling y'all, she's very much pregnant. What this thing is, I'm proud of Cardi B. Okay, continue being proud. I am not proud of this. I am not. Somebody said, while she's up there reading a third grade level, the jokes write themselves. Very much so. She doesn't sound like someone that writes at all. That speech is just crazy. I cannot believe that. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this, guys. This shit is look at the face that they're pushing. Cardi B, that face. What about this face? Look at this face. This face. Oh my god. This. Let me. Guys. I like stuff. Next thing, people may think I like stuff because I like it. No, I like stuff so I could go back, and that's how I create my video. This shit is a basic ass face, and this is what they propped up and make other women that's out here doing their thing feel small. And I think that's what hurts me the most. I'm not gonna lie. Look at this. Look at the what you call it. Look at the edits. The what is this that she did? Look at the face tune. Look at the face tune versus real life. Getty. Look at the face. Look at the Getty. Look at this. Versus the face tune. You see the big difference, guys? You see the difference? All right, that's that. But Nicki Minaj has never won this award before, which is kind of crazy. And Nicki Minaj has 2 songs that actually won for the club up and everybody, but somehow her name was not on it. And I heard that you have to be a part of a musical group in order to get your name, I guess, in order for you to win the ASCAP or whatever it is. Nicki Minaj is not a part of that group. Something like that. I don't know how truthful it is. But Cardi B is giving me pregnant. She says she's getting fat. I don't see the fat. The only fat that I'm seeing is like a baby bump that is pushing out. That's the only fat. That's the only fat there. Let's see what Rhythm and Soul. Who was here? Body Rita, Money Moses, Cardi Cooler, Cardi B drink specials at the ASCAP Award. Okay. So they make it all about her. They made it all about her. They made it. Look at her and Stephen Diggs. Why her face look like that? She looks so pregnant. Let's look at this. Cardi B pregnant guy.
I need privacy.
Look at her. Listen, I never need a man to elevate me. Listen, I never need a man to elevate me. And right now, Stefan Diggs is elevating Cardi B because if she did not get with him, she is the most hype she has gotten in her career in a while. So thank God. Say thank you, Stefan Diggs. All right, guys. So I think I'm about to come to a close with this. I'm so sorry about that. Let me go. I think I have something else that I wanted to play. It's too long. Let me see here. But that was just really crazy. That was really crazy. That girl get an award over Nicki. So I post this today, right? And I said, so this Cardi B song has song gonna be the next overhyped song on TikTok. It feels so forced and gives me the cringe. It's like everyone wants to be a pick me because shit is hot right now. Song not even out, but every scroll, bitch is acting like a hurt baby mama. Milk it, Cardi B. This is
Fast
not even.
time.
Okay, so
You know something like hypocrite.
Show your light.
Next time you see your mama, tell her how she raised the bitch. I'm going out on the pop outside.
So that was just one video. I think I have like 2 or 3 more in my phone. Every scroll I scroll on TikTok, like every 3, 4, 5 scroll, I see somebody else. I see somebody with this the sample. So it makes me wonder. It just feel like a pick me, when something is hot and the person want to jump on a trend, they creating a trend. Cardi B also said that her label's been calling her down to release the song. But it only makes me believe that they put it out in the atmosphere so they can create a buzz for it. And this is what they're getting what they're looking for, the traction. Twitter, the best place to do things like that is on TikTok. And that's where it first got released, right? TikTok. from this anonymous user out of nowhere, right? And first they said it was AI, but somehow there was an extended version, which is kind of crazy. Cardi B hasn't confirmed it yet or anything at all, but today I think it was like was a confirmation where she said that her label been pressuring her to actually release a vintage set outside, but she's still married and just had a baby. And one more in the oven, girl. One more baby's in the oven right there. You understand? So that's just kind of crazy to me. You understand? So let's see what it's gonna give. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. Ice Spice surprised me. Sidebar. Look at Ice Spice. Ice Spice was just skinny like the beginning of the year. Like, look at this. How did she get back there? You know, she lost her fans, so she had to build back the booty. You understand? Because it weren't happening naturally at all. It was not. Damn, she's the worst than Cardi with that Tasha K lawsuit. Oh, side note, guys. I don't know. Did I not talk about this? Megan Thee Stallion suing Malaga Grab. She put a gag order on Malaga Grams. Malaga Grams got her Twitter or X. This thing right here, the platform I'm on right now, suspended. Crazy battle. Free Tory Lanez. Let's go, honey. Let's go. Free him. All right, guys. So I think those are the things that I wanted to talk about because I don't want to get in more. Jada. Yo, this is Zeta Wada. What's your name? Zaya. She's 18 now. Gabriella Union and Dwayne Wade's son. She's a, he's a he. Her name is Zaya now. So I think she started transition from she was like 14 or 15. And look at her. I didn't even recognize until I came on Twitter. This is crazy. Look at, wow. Anyway, let's keep it moving. This outside shit, let's see what happened in the next week or so, guys, because I'm telling you, yeah, they're pushing it. Let me refresh and then I'll come back straight to the front. So we can, I think gag order goes both ways. Does it? Megan Thee Stallion, they put a gag order on Tory Lanez. Remember, Tory Lanez didn't put a gag order on her. So what do you mean goes both ways, Vintage? So what I'm gonna do real quick, guys. Okay, we have 53 minutes in here. Anyone wanna come up? What is this video do I have right here? We can, anyone, let me see, invites. Anyone want to come up? We have 5 minutes. I'm closing out in an hour. Got 8 more minutes here. Let's see how we're gonna clock it. So I put the link in the chat for anyone that want to come back up, come in the studio, give their opinion and everything that I talk about, anything that you want to say about today's topics, because this is what really has been the weekly news, to be honest with you. It's just all been that. But Megan Thee Stallion, they put a gag order on Tory Lanez. She currently just put a gag order on Milagagram. You know, they've been going back and forth in court. And Milagagram got her ex suspended. Like, they're really after her. I believe the judge said neither of them can speak on the next. Milligrams and Megan, is that what you're referring to? That's crazy. Those are big bugs. Is that what you're referring to? What is this? He's gonna put the tip. You see, this is what I hate when it comes to, the jokes that they make about Nicki Minaj and her family. And, her personal life is her personal life. She make her choices herself. If you would say for me, I wouldn't make the choices she make. But hey, she's her own woman, right? Everybody is his own. Love comes in different form. But the choice that Nicki Minaj make is not... I support her as an artist. Her love life is her love life. How she go when it comes to her husband and her family. But a part of me kind of still hurt that her husband is what they used to drag her, and it kind of put a bad image on her. And we just have to keep that 100. See, I'm scrolling here, and you see here, look what they got up here. This is not cute. You understand, especially when it comes to the Nicki Minaj. But I guess it is what it is. They say we make her bed, we just gotta lay in it. and they can't really get at Nicki Minaj, so they just get at her husband. And at the end of the day, I think getting at her husband is actually getting at her too, because that's her son, that's her husband, and that's her son, dad, and that must affect her too, and it affects her image, and it affects everything. And I don't like it. I don't. But look at this body in better and better, brighter news. Millie is looking for another attorney. Yeah, I know Millie is looking for another attorney. That I know she is. I haven't tuned into her in a minute. Who is done? Is this you, Vintage? Who is this on the stage?
Yes. Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me? I'm sorry, I'm laying down. Yeah, yes, it's me, Vintage.
Okay, yeah.
I'm on my phone. Cardi didn't write that damn speech because she's a retard.
Oh.
I don't know. You know, I don't know. Our as women, our bodies, especially our stomachs, you know, it goes up and down. But I don't know if she's pregnant. I'm gonna think the worst of her because she is the worst, so she probably is. And I'm not seeing what woman is comfortable, what real woman is comfortable with being 8 months pregnant and sleeping with another man who likes pussy, if that's not his baby, and then continuing the relationship with him after while still being pregnant. That's just very weird to me. Also, she has never showed that baby. She showed a little teeny tiny piece of her forehead, which was quote unquote by mistake, and then she showed the top of the baby's head. The baby is much darker than the other two children, which makes me think she was waiting for them features to come in to see if she could pass for the baby being offsets. And she probably can't. So that's why she still hasn't shown that baby. Their baby's damn near 1 year now, and you still ain't show that kid yet.
Oops.
But while you had Culture and what's the next one's name? Whatever his name is. Yeah, or on the internet. That's just very weird to me. And people are, you know, just going right past it. And I do think that they're trying to change our culture as far as the hip hop culture, because since when is it okay for writers not to fucking write? That's for rappers to not write. That's bugged out to me. And they're giving her these writers awards and nobody is calling that shit out. Like, how you gonna sit here and change the hip hop culture right in our fucking face? With this bitch who they asked her who's her favorite rappers. This bitch said Salt and Pepper. Salt and Pepper, and still cannot recite any of their music. Like it's ridiculous. It's crazy. And I don't know. I don't think that album is coming out. And Bigfoot, oh my gosh, did you see the new video of her with her like at a baby shower or something? Oh no, she wasn't at a baby shower. She was with one of her fans or something, someplace.
And they had her, and the fans tried to touch her ass?
No, it was just a picture of them they were just taking a picture of each other. I've seen it on Tasha's page. And if you zoom in, oh my God, the girl's toes always have a different kind of lean and scrunch. She instead of getting surgery on her nose, she needs to do her feet.
Oh, wow. Damn.
Yeah.
I know that the shoes, you know, sometimes the shoes that she wear, you know.
No, that's her feet. That's her toes.
Oh, the toes.
That's not it. Her shit is just very big, and there's nothing that can support fucking. I mean, she's Bigfoot. Bigfoot is not meant to be in human shoes.
Oh wow.
So I mean, there's no support for them things. She's always like grazing the ground with the top of her toes.
Oh my God. Oh wow. You're not easy, but you're definitely right about the Cardi B stuff. Where you said, you know, right in front of her face, and that speech was so crazy because the fact that she said that it's like she's rewriting history right in front of their face, and they're allowing it and awarding her for it, because she said it's annoying when people make it seem like when you don't write, like you have to write. In other words, that's what she's trying to say. You get what I'm saying? And you don't get help, or if you get help, they shit on it. When it's supposed to be an impact, it's supposed to screen saving video save. Why do I have something screen saving? When it's supposed to be it's supposed to be a video impact, and it's supposed to be a team impact or however she worded it. My thing is, she said she writes, she co-writes, and she rewrites. That doesn't sound like she writes to me, because that speech alone doesn't sound like somebody that's very intellectual. You understand? That somebody that really writes from, from their heart. She just saw like she's somebody where she has good writers in her camp, and she can give them the story of what she's trying to create, and they put it together.
Mm-hmm. Watch this turn around to her now being a writer for other people. Because since when is she a writer, a co-writer, and what does that even mean?
That's what I'm trying to understand too.
What are you co-writing?
What are you rewriting?
What are you rewriting? Now, if you're a writer, okay, fine, you write your own music, but we know you don't. Don't go and add in you're a co-writer and because there's no such thing as a fucking rewriter. What does that even mean?
That's literally what stand out to me, because I was like, what do you mean you rewrite? You rewrite what?
And you're a writer of what? Give us the song that you wrote 100% by yourself. And fine, if you didn't write the hook, because many rappers, even male rappers, don't write their hooks. You might have another male rapper writing the hook for them, or a female writing the hook for them. But hooks, we're not even talking about. Girl, give us a freestyle. Give us a freestyle. Give us a song that doesn't have a hook. How about that? So, I mean, these people are really playing in our faces, and they playing in Nicki's face, but it doesn't matter, because Nicki's going to have the last laugh as always. It doesn't matter. Cardi can never have a 15-year successful run. She may be relevant for 15 years because of the bullshit she does online and because of the way her stylists dress her, or because what the speeches that people write for her, or the music that people write for her. But Cardi is not going to have a relevant progression in female hip hop as far as Nicki is. She could fucking never, because she doesn't have, there's nobody that's here that's co-signing anything that she's saying. Even her writers are being quiet. Nobody's co-signing anything.
They have to be quiet. You get what I'm saying?
Well, if they want to get paid, yeah, she's paying them top dollar.
Yeah,
she should have also listed that day when she was saying she pays the tutors, which she fucking needs herself, paying tutors and drivers. She should have added in the cost of her writers.
Whoops. I guess that come out of her, I don't know, the return that they get back on what they're not getting right now. You understand that I guess they're still eating off the old music, the old thing and everything like that. But the thing is, I think Cardi B career is hanging on from the shadow of Nicki Minaj impact. To be honest, let's keep it a stack, because they just always have to throw her in everything Nicki Minaj. That's the reason why she's still at float right now. Also, our career is being hang on from her 2018 accolades, but also she cannot make it's dick and men always give her a rise. Stefan Diggs right now is the one that's carrying her career, brought her back into the limelight.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's keep it a stat. The girl did have nothing at all going for her. This is the most, I'm telling you, I'm on TikTok, and every scroll I scroll, every 5, 6, 7 scroll, I don't know what the hell is going on. It's a earth baby, it's a earth woman or somebody on my timeline. Yes, Cardi B, fuck that nigga. This is my song for the summer, because I'm like, y'all, do
they hear how juvenile? Like, that song sounds like a child. Like, what? He's big and I'm small. What does that even mean?
They are big enough. Listen to me. They are big. That's the thing that I'm telling you guys. Cardi B,
because mediocre is so okay right now.
Yes, they are big enough. That's the part that they're big enough. That's the part that they're praising. Oh wow, that she did that. Oh, she's so tiny and he's so big and small. I'm gonna let him dunk that ball. Oh my god, girl.
Dumb. Oh my god. And she owes Offset a lot. I'm sorry. She owes him, because clearly she even said that they helped bitch, you didn't help Offset with none of his music. But she said that they helped each other. She owes. And yes, Offset cheated, but she allowed that man to cheat for 7 years. Get the fuck out of here.
You think she contributed towards it?
I don't think she contributed to anything, honestly. Nothing. I think that all her stuff was written to her, and she might have changed something to put one of her little ghetto words in it, like when she was redoing Nicki's Gwen Again, when she talking about Gwen Again. The only reason why she was able to put Gwen in it is because Gwen in Records with DJ Self, and then what else did she add? Something about dick at the end of it. Like she just adds one word here and there, and it just be ghetto ass words because that's who she is. She's not putting together no metaphors, nothing, nothing.
Famous said facts. Yes. And
no entendres, nothing. Man, that girl is
crazy. And that's the reason why I'm saying this is the reason why she's still here. You got hardworking female rapper that's in the game doing their thing, lyrically dropping music, everything, and they're getting criticized. Their music is getting looked over. Many people is saying, especially when it comes to Nicki Minaj, talking about she ain't giving bars, she ain't giving this, her music hasn't hit the same. Her music is hitting the same is because y'all hyping up Cardi B ABC lyrics 1, 2, 3. My pum pum is tiny. I'm so tiny, he's so big. I am AEC, and I love that D. That's the reason
I have cute feet and big jewelry. Girl, what? Who cares? Oh my God. And you gotta zoom into her toes too, because her shit is not all that cute either. So I want her to stop saying these things. And I don't care. Even with all of them surgeries, she's still not a pretty girl. I'm sorry. She's still not pretty. I can't see past those her first face. I can't see past it.
No.
Nope. I cannot see past it. She will never be pretty.
They tried to erase that first face. I just showed it to y'all. Look at her. Can you see it? Y'all can see your screen, right?
Yeah. It's moving kind of slow. I mean, it's like lagging on the TV, but
look at this. That's the face tune.
That's like face number
2 different women.
9.
Look.
Yeah, like that. That's like face number 9.
That's face tune. You're gonna see the next one. It's moving slow. Look at the next. Look at the giddy.
Yeah, that's probably, is that her right now? She doesn't no, if that's her now, I guess that's face 13. But remember, she used to look like Nicki, she used to look like Jade, she used to look like Bia, and now I don't know who she's trying to look like. Oh, now she looks like the Catwoman, or on her way to looking like the Catwoman.
So it's so funny because I find out how the face thing worked, right? Because if you guys know, her eyebrows wasn't like up like this, her eyes wasn't slant like this at Nicki Minaj.
No.
Her eyebrows used to be round, right? And her forehead wasn't so short. Her forehead was more bigger. And I think she did like a forehead lift, like the rhinoplasty that she did it to the face right here where they shave off the bone, right? That's why she have her chin is longer than Natalie Nunn right now. You see how her face looks sharp like a shovel. I don't know how the girl face just look weird. So they bring in that. They kind of her lips.
Her top lip went in a lot.
The eyebrows, they pull up the eyebrows, they pull up the
and they
forehead.
pulled out the they slanted her eyes, and of course we know about her nose.
That's the rhinoplasty. They did a face what's his name lift, and then the nose. I think I don't know, sometimes it looks like it's one of her nose that she did, but I guess she did her entire nose. One just looked like, I think it's one set of her nose she did because she had said it before.
You gotta, nobody cares what she says because she's a liar. You gotta do a video with all of her faces from the time she came out in Love and Hip Hop to today, and you'll see I see somebody did it before, but they had all of the images and it was just like transitioning into who she is right now. And
I have a video like that. I do have one. I do have it.
It's such a big difference, and you can see every part of her face that she got done, from the eyebrows down to the damn lips, down to the chin.
I know. And they make it seem like this is her natural face. This is how she was pretty. Many people don't, like, some of them don't remember her old face. Like, this is a total new woman, a total new face. But you want to know what's crazy, Vintage? Let me tell you what's crazy. And the way I tell you guys how they hush, how they proper, not only prop, but they comfort her. I remember when Cardi B first changed her face. You remember that what video? That girl looked like I thought it was, what's that? Queen Naja. She was looking like Queen Nate. That picture where they used for the advertisement with her and Megan Thee Stallion. That's when she first debuted her face, in
The
that
only thing
one
I remember
video.
from that is when they were like had their heads together, because I really don't pay attention to her, Megan, to be honest with you. So I don't click on anything, and like, they don't get any views or streams from me. So whatever the blogs post is what I see. But the people, and it's just so irritating that people are just okay with women just changing themselves completely, son. And she swears, she keeps saying that her son, your son does not look like you, girl. He looks like your sister.
Yes.
And you and your sister look nothing alike. Your daughter looks like your sister. The only thing they have is Cardi's bad mouth. They got her bad teeth, and the like if they were sucking on a fucking pacifier forever.
I don't even see your kids, to be honest with you, because I don't.
Yeah, look at that the video that's going around with her and this last video with her and the little boy, and something about you look like me, and he's like, I like to look like you, and she says you know who else you look like, and then it cuts off.
Oh wow, I did not. I haven't seen.
Yeah, I don't know who. I can't remember where I seen that. I was scrolling. But yeah, look at them. Them kids have like her old mouth. That's the only thing that them kids have from her.
Oh wow. Oh,
no
wow.
nose, because oh God, child.
They allow. She's the only female. I mean, different from Little Kim, you understand? Because the way how they did Little Kim, she took it overboard and every single thing. But when it comes to Cardi B, and still making seem like she's on, she's at A class and still on top, they allow her to make her transition in peace, right? Her face changed so drastically. But the music industry, different from the fans, like, fans is gonna be fans. But I'm talking about the big shots and the hip hop heads and everything, that doggone Nicki Minaj and every single thing, when she kind of changed and everything, Nicki Minaj weight kind of fluctuates and every single thing, the way how they do her and make
like
her
women
feel,
do.
and the way how, you get what I'm saying, the way how they make her feel, they don't do. The men in the industry was doing that. I've never seen a man in the industry do that to Cardi B. They don't speak on her body. They don't talk about her face and how she look and how she changed her face drastically. I dare to see a video. Somebody showed me a video of academics, Joe Budden, or any of those big top of the top real hip hop head talking about how Cardi B went from Z to now she tried to go to M. Because now she's at L, because the way how that face looks. You get what I'm saying?
Because they never hated her. That's why. Remember, it's like they can't go back. They're gonna love Nicki in secret, in the closet. They everybody still loves Nicki. Everybody, right? Because if that was the case, she knew what she was doing when she was in that fucking elevator singing, trying to recite Beyonce's right. She knew exactly what people were going to think and what algorithm she was going to be on, even though she wasn't saying. But she knows the first thing that anybody when it comes to that song, nobody ain't remembering no fucking Beyonce.
I don't even, to be honest with you. That's
exactly. Nobody is remembering Beyonce.
I'm like, which part of the song? I asked it the other night. I'm like, guys, I'm kind of lost. Which part of the song was she singing?
So even she is still, that was probably just playing on her damn playlist. And she said, let me just do this and just do the Beyonce part or whatever. But remember, she's never had a hate train where people just turned against her for nothing. So they're not going to, nobody's going to go back on their word and be like, yo, I really played myself when that whole Nicki hate train came out. Like, I should have been thinking for myself. No, people are going to continue to always think Nicki is a bitch. And she is, rightfully so. She can be, she deserves to be that way because of how the industry played in her face. So people,
for anyone that's in the comments, if anyone that's everyone that's here, if you want to come up, there's a link that I put in the comments. You can come up, you can join on too, and you can give your take. All right, continue, Vintage.
Yeah, there was no hate towards her. This girl she panders to everybody. And then if she does get into beef, when she makes her lives, she tries to, she brings up that sympathy. And then that ridiculous ass act. Even the way she speaks, if you look at her old videos, even the way she speaks is totally different from right now. She was really, really, really ghetto back then. She's still very, very ghetto, but just listen to the way that she speaks. It is kind of different, and maybe because her teeth are like pushed back a little bit more, and there's no spaces.
How different?
I really can't explain it. You
Is
have
it
to just
in a
go
good
and
way or bad way?
it's like it's polished.
It's more polished. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like but it's not. It's still very ashy. I don't know what she polished it with, but it's like maybe she doesn't. You just gotta go and look at it. Just the way that she was speaking before, as far as like the voice and everything, and the words that she was using, and how she was and her how she was pronouncing things compared to now. Everything. This girl is a fucking like she just recreated herself over again.
Yes,
She's totally different from the
everything.
voice to the face to the body, everything.
Everything. And the thing is, for people that doesn't know her from the past, that's when people is saying like, they think she's so pretty. Oh, Cardi B is so cunty. Cardi B is so this. Cardi B is so that. No, it's not. Do you think, in your own words, and also for everyone here that is watching, that anyone that doesn't want to come up, do you think she mimicked Nicki Minaj mannerism and like kind of lean towards her aesthetic?
Yeah. Everything, every single thing, but she does it very sudden. She does it sudden, and she pops out in here and there. She'll pop out a little more broader, like when she does the bobs or the pink hair or the colorful hair or the 4 different tones of pink or whatever color it is. She pops out with certain things, even the outfits. So.
Like for Memorial Weekend, that hair that she had on, that pink hair, it was giving Nicki Minaj. It was giving Nicki Minaj. Not only that, let me tell you, maybe I think you guys could remember this. She was in this yellow outfit. I think it was like a few years here before last. She was in this yellow outfit. That outfit where she was showing her vagina, like she lift up her thing, and she was in the Nicki Minaj pink and blonde ear. Like it was literally just like how Nicki Minaj did her hair. I forgot which outfit that Nicki Minaj did have on. Nicki Minaj showed that picture with her and Kenny, and she was in like this kind of bad suit and has string attached to it, and she was in this blonde and pink hair. She ended up recreating that and did it. So my thing is, I feel like, because I'm in marketing, right? And this is how marketing work, right? Because when you have a competitor, what you do is you mimic what they do, right? That's how you actually get into their audience. You have to mimic what they do and kind of slightly change it. So you kind of have your identity, but not really. You're putting it in the consumer mind. You have to give them that feeling of what they know, plus add more to it. And that's what Cardi B does. That's the reason why her brand is always mirroring Nicki Minaj, and she's always been compared to Nicki Minaj because of the little breadcrumb, the little things that she do, and put you guys in that mindset so you can always remember her and you put her to who? The highest. That's the reason why she's not down there with the Glorilla Steel and the Sweetie. Sweetie haven't dropped music in how long, and she disappeared. Nobody talk about her, but Sweetie is a badass bitch. A pretty ass bitch than Cardi B, more educated, everything, but they're not putting her. She can dress too, but they're not putting her up there. When you see Sweetie, you don't think of Nicki Minaj, but the girl is a bad fucking bitch. But when you see Cardi B create that illusion, she create that image, and that's that marketing thing and that marketing trick. So when people say, "Oh, she looks like Nicki Minaj," she reminds them of Nicki Minaj, not necessarily mean like features wise she looks like Nicki Minaj, but she does. She's like the knockoff version, as what you said earlier, of Nicki Minaj.
And she goes
what it's supposed to be.
And she goes to early Nicki though.
Yes.
She goes to early Nicki because she thinks people forgot that that's how Nicki looks. No fool.
That's why I use the word prime. Because you always say, when Nicki Minaj
Nicki is literally in her second prime. So
in her first prime and then her early 30s. That's why I use that term. Because that's what it reminded me of too. Especially the thing I showed you guys this today. It literally gave me that when she stepped out in this, she's literally mimicking. She's given that early Nicki. Let me see. Oh, you guys can.
I can't hear you.
Are you guys seeing my screen?
No, it's still on. Who was that? It's still the screen is still on top of the truth.
And share screen. Share. Are you guys seeing it now?
Hold on. Yeah, it's on.
This look that she came up with today give me early Nicki Minaj vibes with the bust down here. What you guys think in the comments?
Yeah, that's award Nicki.
Award Nicki. There you go. Award Nicki. Which female rapper do you know rapping long bust down here? That's the thing that it puts you in.
That's award and red carpet Nicki.
Yes.
All right. So please, but even I just want this girl to go away. I cannot believe people are letting her get away with this.
Well, Famous said the awards not mean nothing. She can't even speak English. You're definitely right about that, but I think it's much of a more bigger picture. You get what I'm saying? If this person, as what she was set out to be, is to what you call it, the next Nicki Minaj or whatever, and things like that. I love how Vintage put it. Damn, she's scoring the hell out of this. Damn. I love how Vintage put it. Cardi B go off younger Nicki style, and it gives you, and that's what like say for new, I would say older fans, they know Nicki Minaj from that day and everything. Yeah, the newer fans, maybe they would have to go back and really look at
exactly, but they don't know better. But they don't know better to go back and look at Nicki's old looks. We like the older Barbz. I'm an elite Barb, been there since before 2009. I know a Nicki style. I don't care what girl puts it on. I know who they're trying to look like. I know who they're trying to sound like. And when they start talking about bars and metaphor, I know who they're trying to sound like. Even in their speech, when they're speaking to people during interviews, like you weren't speaking like this before. You don't even know what a metaphor is. We never heard a metaphor or a double entendre, triple, quadruple, none in any of your music. Why all of a sudden are you speaking about these things?
And using the same verbiage.
Right, like you're literally using Nicki lingo. Like you got to stop.
Yes. Ooh.
Yeah, and they're not making these ladies stand the test to the fire. They need to question and give real interviews, ask real questions.
But you know what the thing is? Then they wonder when Nicki Minaj said, "I'm the queen, I'm the this, I'm the that." You get what I'm saying? Because Nicki Minaj know what they're talking about. Bitches is still trying to catch up to her. You understand? Bitches out here imitating her. And
impossible. Nicki is lapping them. You cannot catch up to somebody that's lapping you. You can't. You think that they're behind you or next to you, but they're in front of you. Nicki done ran around the track 4 times. Cardi cannot catch up. There's no such thing. And I used to work in track and field. There's no such thing as catching up to somebody who's lapping you.
Hold on.
But she does look kind of pregnant in here.
You can hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
I can hear you now.
Sorry about that. I just had to. I'm making some margarita. I gotta make my second glass. I'm here making some strawberry margarita. So, going. I'm not a drinker, but I've been making margaritas like on Friday and on the weekend. Yes, I just want to make the next one because this is gonna be my bedtime one. But my thing is, they let this thing keep on going, and I think this tonight that happened extend that conversation. That's the reason why we're having this right now, right? Because not only is the aesthetic, but also you want to create this illusion of erasing what Nicki Minaj has actually bring to the forefront to give a Cardi B an award for voice of the culture and songwriter. And there's headline that they're pushing out now saying that she's the first female artist to win this award 2 times in a row. It just give others that don't know better the illusion that Nicki Minaj doesn't write and Cardi B writes and she's on top and stuff. And I have a problem with things like that.
Me too, because they're literally being like Trump and erasing our history.
Yes, I have a problem with that.
And I can't believe. Well, you know what? I'm gonna stop saying I can't believe this because I haven't watched awards in probably a good 10 years, maybe 10 years plus. Because once you can start buying awards, it don't make sense to watch anymore.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I used to watch awards when I was younger for like Usher coming up there to dance, like performing, really, not even the winners. But back then, people who won deserved to win. Now it's like some black hole that hip hop has fell into where it's okay to just buy your way into things or buy your way out of things, i.e. like Megan Thee Stallion. So Cardi is buying her way into fucking hip hop and Megan is buying her way out of Tory being the victim, out of her being a liar. And the culture is just eating them up. You have some people that's speaking out about it, but it needs to be a lot more, and it needs to be bigger voices. The people on the radio. I remember I was listening to. I go back and forth with radio stations in the morning time when I'm driving to work. So it was after the Met, and I heard everybody's recap on the Met. Not one station mentioned Nicki. Not one.
I knew. You see,
not one.
Only the TV. I didn't even know it was on the radio too.
Nope. It's on the radio too. And I watch I listen to Miss Jones. It's a fairly new radio station. It's the FM station. But it's 94.7 The Block. They play Nicki's music every day.
Which station?
Every day. 94.7 The Block. Because they don't play any music that's less than 10 years old. So you're never gonna hear Megan. You don't hear Cardi. You don't. But Nicki's music is in rotation on that station.
What Veronica said anything Nicki do and wear, Cardi B follow her. Some of the outfits Nicki wear years ago, Cardi B comes out with. That is definitely right.
Just said that. Yeah.
Recently, the swimsuit that Nicki Minaj wore for her 31st birthday, the red one, Cardi B was in the black one. You're definitely right about that. But vintage, that is so true because after the Met Gala, I did talk about it and I let everyone know that on social media, like the fans, real people, they're talking about Nicki Minaj was trending so much, but the media. Because the media is what make your star look very bright. You get what I'm saying? It's the things that they push out there to consumers that not really like maybe on Twitter, on Instagram, and they just depends on their radio. They would think, oh wow, this is the one that shut it down. That's the one that shut it down. They had Cardi B in like everything.
Yeah, I mean, well, social media. I did see. I seen a lot of Nicki, and Nicki was trending, but there were also people hyping up Cardi. But the majority of it was that like Nicki was number one, and I'm talking about from top magazines. It was the people that really mattered knew that Nicki was best dressed. But as far as the radio, I could not believe that not one fucking station mentioned Nicki's name, but they all mentioned how good Cardi looked. When first of all, she had a fucking bird's nest on her head.
She looked like a somebody said she looked like a blonde, like a dry bag of weed.
Yeah, she looked like dust. She didn't even go with the theme, so she shouldn't have even been in the conversation. Megan shouldn't have been in the conversation because it should have only been people who went with the theme.
True.
And they need to stop letting people walk that carpet who's not going to be theme accessible, because that doesn't even, what's the point of having a theme if people can just come however they feel like coming?
You know what the thing is? They had to boost up Cardi B for her to feel some type of way, because many people, I think many of them were disappointed because they put her to this whole high standard of stuff. She and Rihanna is the face of Met Gala. You understand? The face of fashion. So when she came out looking like that, they had to create a different thing in their mind to hype it up. It's like, and that's exactly what they did.
What's weird is that Rihanna and Nicki had on similar outfits. Rihanna just had on a fucking skirt.
but she was in top. Like
No, she had on, who had on the skirt? Nicki or Rihanna?
Rihanna and Nicki had the similar skirt. They had the similar.
Right, they had this. So how can it be Cardi and Rihanna instead of Rihanna and Nicki? I've seen people put Nicki and Rihanna and said that they were the best, but it cannot be Cardi and Rihanna because Rihanna and Nicki was so much similar.
No, I'm saying overall, when it comes to the Met Gala, when it comes to fashion and people stepping out, from Cardi B, you wear that big peacock thing. It's like they just set her as she's the
before.
Yes, you get what I'm saying? So this year Met Gala, when she stepped out in that green, many people was underwhelmed. But to kill that underwhelmingness, they had to create a next lane to boost her up, to boost up her ego, to make it seem like it was the top tier, make it seem like it was this, but it was not. It fall flat. She did not hit this year.
Right. And the outfit was cute, just not for the Met Gala, and it did not go with that hair.
And even the year they were trying to make a thing too. Like, and I think her and herself, she knew that because the girl just did not look like it. She looked defeated. Even on the stage itself, she looked very much defeated.
Yeah, she looks very hit. Like, and she just goes out there. And she is similar to like Lizzo, when Lizzo used to be making videos in her panty and bra, and people in the comments, but you know deep down inside that she is not comfortable with with her weight, but because people are bigging her up, she's gonna keep doing it. That's how number 11 is. She's not happy with her career. She's not happy with her looks. She's not happy with her body. And because people are telling her, yeah, we rocking with you, fuck that nigga, you look good, blah, 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 she gonna keep going with it because the majority of the people are saying, yo, it doesn't matter how you feel, we like it.
Mm-hmm.
So just keep doing it. But she's not happy, just like Lizzo wasn't happy. If Lizzo was happy, she would never have lost all that weight.
That is so true, because as you talk about Lizzo, speaking of her, we think about this. Have you seen this?
That's Lizzo?
Yes.
And if you ain't talking about money, no Nintendo. We hoochie coochie poppin', we get this shit rockin'. And boy, if you ain't on your job, I'm gon' pull up and clock it. I can't be fucking no bozo, got the head it was so-so. Pull up to the club, show a little love, tell your nigga no photo. Like I said, I'm that bitch.
That's Lizzo.
Black truck ass poking out the window.
What do you think about that?
Yo, I really liked Lizzo before we knew how she looked and who she was. Don't get me the face, very pretty. Lizzo is a gorgeous girl, but I like that we did not know who she was before because her music was hitting. And this right here is just tacky. It's embarrassing because why all of a sudden are you coming out to do all of this? Put some clothes on because you don't like she doesn't look good. She doesn't. And I'm not fat shaming her, but she just does not look good.
You know what I believe? I believe, what I said, Cardi B is an energy drawer. It's like from Cardi, when Lizzo pop out back, right? When she was coming back out and she was doing her rollout and they did that song and put Cardi B on it. And I think ever since from there, Lizzo's star power and that just changed.
She regretted. I'm sure she regretted that. Not, of course, secretly, because after that, she was always talking about Nicki. That song flopped, and every other conversation that she was talking about, it was about Nicki.
Exactly. It's just like things just totally change and just go down the hill, and it just create the conversation where I said that Cardi B draws other people shine for her own star to elevate her career while them is left in the mud to suffer. But here she is today getting songwriter of the year while other people just sit on the side of the curve like this, wondering when it's gonna be my time. This is how every female rapper face. And let me tell you this, some of these female rappers, they are pussy.
Exactly. Yo, I was just about to say that.
You get what I'm saying? Because a lot of them they kiss Cardi B ass and deep down
for her to stomp them out. Because how is that? This is supposed to be like if Lotto writes, if Megan writes, how are y'all okay with this girl? And y'all know deep down inside that this girl is not writing her music. How are y'all okay, Glorilla? That's supposed to be your fake ass cousin. How are y'all okay with this girl getting that award? And twice.
And they get no, and they've been
and y'all not even being considered.
They've been putting out how many songs? They've been working how long, how hard, and she keep coming in just scraping up these big awards. And this is the reason why she feel like she's the shit. Because hear what she said: no bitch is better than her, and she make more money than bitches. She can rap better than bitches.
Not money wise. I mean, not music wise.
I mean,
she makes most of her money from endorsements.
It's not Nicki Minaj she's talking about, but I'm saying that she look a girl. These girls, she put them down. She look a girl them.
She not making no more money from her music than the rest of them are. The one that's probably making the most out of the music is probably Sexy and Glorilla. The rest of them girls get the money from their endorsements. Megan, Lotto, Number 11, all of them are the majority of their money, if they break it down, comes from endorsements. Look at Ice Spice. What the hell is she getting a damn a Benz endorsement for? That car looks fly too. But what is she doing right now that y'all are putting all this money into her? How is she gonna bring it back to y'all? Nobody cares about Ice Spice.
Did you guys spot this?
Oh my god.
Why did it come out of the car?
This is like really giving.
Like, I'm not. I just think that you're like, that's a lot of always bad. Like, I would love to know what's next.
It's given what the kids say cringe because, yo, girl, you just had a baby and you're still married. And since you've been with this man, you have not been with your children, girl. You're always in somebody else's state while they're sitting up in New York with your parents.
Wait, she did a space. You see, Nicki Minaj bark and then she called, but she did a space 10 years. Okay, so this is a space of 17 minutes. I think I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna record it and see what she said in this space because Nicki Minaj was just on Spaces.
I know she was reading. I seen the video
online.
Yeah.
You saw it? You saw this?
I seen a video of them talking about.
She's upset with her
playing it. Yeah, but she is like some of them people in them comments was going in on her. And she was talking about blocked, like sounding just like Millie. She also gets a lot of her stuff from Millie as well.
Yes.
But she is now talking about blocked. So she blocked a few people on here that was telling her about herself.
Okay. My thing is the image. Her just had a baby 6 months ago, still married, divorce is not even finalized yet. Like Taylor, what's her name? Tiana Taylor, her divorce has finalized, right?
I think so. I think it is.
But she just came public with her man. Today was her man's birthday.
Mm-hmm. Well, they've been public, but I think that her and Iman's stuff is done. Tiana just does not strike me as the woman to do, like, I don't know. I have Tiana on a way higher pedestal than some Cardi B.
Verona said, for the Met Gala, Cardi B looks like she was going in a Christmas party, and Megan looks like she was sleepwalk. Cardi B hairstyle looks like the shocker. I cannot with you, Verona.
Yeah, her hair was bad.
My own arm.
Her hair was bad. Megan looked like she was going to like some high school prom.
You are around from, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna give you an example. All we think about is like, damn, why my mom is so mean and why my mom is so. The little siblings got to see that shit, and then you want to fuck around with a 31-year-old man, a grown ass man. To be honest with you, I just want to put out my album all at the same time.
Let me hear here. Okay, let me hear this. Once I hear album talking about
that's just
let
that.
me hear what she said here.
Let's just talk a little bit about outside. I
Okay.
don't know if I really want to put that song out, to be honest with you. And it's not because like, oh, I'm doubting myself, I'm this, and that. I'm really, really grateful for all the love that I think. But it was like,
Wait, did you just wait? Because I just heard she said she wasn't gonna put this song out.
She said that
But
she doesn't want to put that out as a single. She just wants to just put the album out. She don't want to put a single on it. Put a single out before she puts the album out. She just wants to put the album out. She said that I guess she's not really
oh.
feeling that single.
But oh yeah, so let's just talk a little bit about outside. I don't know if I really want to put that song out, to be honest with you. And it's not because like, oh, I'm doubting myself, I'm this, and that. I'm really, really grateful for all the love that I think. But it was like, it was never a plan. I don't really think I want to put out a single, to be honest with you. I just want to put out my album all at the same time. So that's just that on that.
so who
Like
leaked
I just really
it?
want to put my album all at the same
She did,
time.
of course.
I'm shooting a music video in a couple of weeks.
Okay, she's shooting a music video in a couple of weeks, which means that she said
She's
she
putting
never
out a single.
exactly, and it's gonna be the outside song because she started off. I never really wanted to put out a single or to put out this song, but that shows you she's pump faking. It's already in the works. Ain't
She
nobody
lies in the same sentence though. She just said that she don't want to put out a single. She just want to put the album out. Now she's shooting the music for what? Like, and these people do not. They're so dumb that they don't catch on to the girl is lying every other word.
exactly because it's the way how she started off the sentence. She didn't really want to put a single, but
So before that, she was trying to
So
like make her mother look away, and she was like she wasn't listening and fighting with Hennessy or whatever. Her mother put her out. She went from moving out at 16 to moving out at 17 to moving out at 18, and it's like, yo, your fans are just dumb. When did your mother kick you out?
oops.
She
shoot my
Let me hear what she's
first
saying.
music video is not gonna be for outside, to be honest with you. I want to shoot
Okay.
a music video for another song that I really, 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 really love. So I don't know.
Okay.
But I'm very, very, very thankful and very, very grateful for how viral the snippet is going, how much I loving it. And I got a lot of songs, child. Like, God damn it. I know y'all like, oh my God, you're gonna miss on this moment. You're gonna miss on this moment. It's not a miss. It's not a miss.
Okay.
It's not gonna be a miss because I got shit coming on right now.
Okay.
Are you in New York? No, I'm in LA. But after this award, I'm having a meeting with Patient, Marsha, Zach, which is like the president or whatever, the vice president of Atlantic.
She don't sound happy.
Because I have to fucking put all of this shit out already. God damn.
No, because she finally getting, the thing is, she finally getting the momentum. You get what I'm saying? She's in the blog now these days. Cardi B has not been this hot in a long time. So she has to really she has to capitalize on it. She's talking about, you see, it's so funny. The snippet got leaked. She didn't even stand on it. How did that snippet got leaked? Supposedly it got leaked, right? Supposedly it wasn't her. She didn't even release the snippet on her own because she wasn't maybe that confident. It got leaked from this user, this backup page. That's to show you that she has a lot of backup page and they be playing tricks over there because they leak it. And the thing is, allegedly leak. It did not leak. They put it out to test the market. If it was getting bad reception, she would have come back and go off. Oh, somebody leak her song, somebody do this and somebody do that. But because she's getting great reception and everything, she's standing on it, talking about the snippet. But you did not put it out.
Nah. In the beginning, it was called a leak when it first came out. It was called a leak. But now, like you said, it's getting good traction. That was a snippet.
No, it's a snippet. It's not a leak.
And I don't even honestly what really good traction because all right. I don't have TikTok and Twitter, so I don't know how much people are using it. But I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing anything good about it on Instagram. Nobody is talking about it on Instagram. I mean,
Instagram. I don't use Instagram that much no more, to be honest with you, unless I'm coming out.
Okay.
my video for my thing, and then I'm off. I don't scroll on Instagram. But
Okay.
I just got back on Twitter and TikTok in March. And now I'm learning how TikTok work, and everything. Girl,
Is it trending?
yes. And the amount of people. That's why she's like this. She's talking about she know what's popping.
Yeah, but I still think that even though the label's not really fucking with her, because clearly you could see that not just from the way she said when she was saying who she had to have the meeting with, she talking about the president or whatever. So clearly you can see she's not happy to have that meeting with them. And I think that the label is not putting in as much payola for every single thing that she wants to do, but they might be putting a little bit of money still to make her, because they got to make their money back. They have to make their money back.
There is new president. Remember, there is new president. There's a lot of new people over there.
Somebody is putting money in to make that trend. I cannot fathom how that song is trending. I cannot. People need to put the captions on. Put the captions on and see what you're rapping.
They don't care. Vintage. I have on my screen record. I post one today. When I finish, this is what she's saying right here. I'm gonna go on. I talk about it. I said every scroll on TikTok is some black woman or whatever hyping up the song. Cardi B, put this out. No, this is my song of the summer. This is the song of the summer. Thousands of likes and comments.
Oh my gosh.
I'm telling you, that's the reason why she's like, thank you for the love, the reception. That's the reason why I don't think she should come out here talking shit that somebody leak her song, because it's getting good reception.
And she's trying to act very humble, talking about, I don't want to put that out. I want to put out another song. She knows she fucking mad excited on the inside.
There you go. There. Okay. Now you're catching on, girl. Now you're clocking it. Now you're catching on. No, she's trying to act humble, like she didn't need that or whatever, but she need that. She needed to wake
like
up.
She got throwaways. Everything is a throwaway.
Mm-hmm. She needed to wake up the people, and that song "Wake Up the People." And what I'm getting right now, even though she's sounding like, oh, I'm about to have a meeting with patients and the president, no, she's making it sound like it's a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing, because this is what they want. Cardi B hasn't had no traction. This is the most traction she have had. And especially musically, there has been, when was the last time the GP are people saying Cardi B's back? Cardi B's back. Yes, we need this song. We need this song. Never. So this right now, this is the reason why she has to milk this. She's like literally all up under Stefan Diggs right now. She has to continue milking it, because it's helping her with her marketing. It's helping her with whatever she needs right now, and it will fall into the album. So there's a time span, she cannot push this shit out for 3-4 months, So she has to act now. The summer is right now. So that's the reason why that meeting is needed, and she's gonna release shit. By the end of the month, Cardi B is gonna make an announcement. Something is coming. By the end of the month.
Getting the new, is it? I don't know if it was Billboard or if it was the new president of her label that said they not fucking with payola and bots, right? And maybe that's probably why she's unhappy.
They're not messing with that. But listen, that's Atlantic City. What we gotta understand, the tricks and the tips and everything that they need to do, it's gonna be there. And
let's see how this new president is, because she don't sound happy to meet with him.
Listen, let me hear something here. I'm telling y'all.
No, because it's fucking annoying. Like, if I want to talk about a topic, let me fucking talk about a topic. God damn. I could be talking about my fucking pussy. Damn.
Nobody want to hear about
You got to go back, yeah, because she's talking to
somebody
people.
said, oh, you stay projecting what is like to your trash ass life to others. Not because it's like as you get older, you get to appreciate your mom a little bit more. Like, sometimes I have to think to myself, right? Like, sometimes you gotta think to yourself, right? Like for example, my mom, right? Like, imagine working your ass off, right? You working your ass motherfucking off. Then you come home tired. You probably had your boss yelling at you all fucking day. You've been on your fucking feet all motherfucking day. Then you come home and your house is a mess because your fucking daughters are fighting each other, or just a whole bunch of bullshit. And now you gotta argue with your grown ass teenage daughters after you had a hard day at fucking work. I feel then on top of that, like, it's like you have no help from nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get no help from nobody, and you're lonely and you're single and you this and you that. Sometimes it's like people don't people don't give moms like their flowers, not even their own kids until they're a little bit older. So I just, if y'all like a teenager, if you're a teenager, you listening to my stuff and whatever the fuck. I mean, I know that there's some moms that are just terrible. You know what I'm saying? Some moms
Like
are
you?
abusive, some moms are this, some moms are that. But it's like I just always want y'all to appreciate your moms and stuff like that. And sometimes y'all be thinking like, damn,
You
my
Cardi
mom is so
B.
fucking strict.
They
She's
said
such
you
a
leaving
bitch.
the baby.
And it's like this can be love. This bitchiness and this argument and this
Okay.
calling me every day to put them snip it out. I don't calling me every day on my album. I just don't on my
Okay, let me
album.
hear. Let me hear. Because once I want to hear about music. I don't want to hear about the. I don't want to hear about all of that. She said hear about the album.
I just don't want that to be the song that like comes out before my album. I just don't. You know what I'm saying?
So why did you put it out there?
Yo, because she know
I
the rest
don't
of
know.
the
I don't
she know
know.
the rest
I
of the
don't know. I
lines are
gotta think about it.
trash.
My fucking label is like calling me every day to put them snip it out. I mean the song out. I don't know.
You know what? You know what it is? Cardi B, I don't know what's Cardi B contract now or whatever, but she give off the impression that she's responsible for her own shit. Song don't get released until she ready to release it and stuff. Because her making this speech saying her label is calling her every day to put the song out, she's creating, she's setting the stage like I'm the one that's in charge. If I don't say go, they cannot go. You get what I'm saying? So she's also shutting up the naysayers to saying that her label shelf her, she got to wait for a label to do this and label to do that. She's setting the stage and making it known that they're waiting on me. I'm the one that's in charge. If I don't say yes, I want to release a song, shit not gonna get released. You see, the album is because of me. Because she's saying her label is calling her every day to release a song and she's not releasing it. That doesn't happen that doesn't happen normally in the music industry. You get what I'm saying? Like labels stop people from releasing a song. Like it's time right now. But that's what she's creating right.
Somebody said I can't wait till Cardi and Crash Out. People have to yell the couple goes with it. I hate the fact that you bitches already. I hate the fact that bitches and niggas already cannot wait for something bad to happen in somebody else's life.
Because
Like
that's
imagine you
you.
talking
That's
to
everything
somebody.
out.
Or imagine you getting a job, or imagine you fucking somebody, and somebody else is like, "Yeah, I can't wait till this shit go bad." Y'all be sounding like I don't know. I don't be wishing that or giving a fuck about other people like that.
Yes,
To
you
wish
do,
some
bitch.
shit.
Are you
No,
crazy? Or
you
regular
don't.
people too.
No, exactly. Clock
She be
it.
on here talking about somebody's car blowing up. Somebody she hope people mothers get AIDS and all kind. Is she crazy? She
Listen to
wishes
me.
the worst on everybody.
Listen to me. Bitches get they forget the things they used to say to you and stuff when they reach a particular place in life that they want to go and they feel like they feel some type of happiness. They forget about how bad they wish you.
Yeah, that's how I feel about how the city girls were. They didn't like all that hate, but when they was doing it before they was famous, it was okay. I was just a broke girl and I was just talking my shit. But now that people is doing it to them, they can't take it. But I don't agree with what you said about the label.
Go
I
ahead.
think the label is they know music is trash, and she'll put out a song or a feature every now and again. But at the end of the day, they have to recoup their money, and they don't care if you're gonna make it out of endorsements. I don't give a damn. Give me my money back.
You
But
don't feel like they
it's
recoup their
still
money from
nah.
the
I don't think that she got anybody on no leash. I think that now they're just getting very frustrated, and she's trying to make it seem like they're fiending for her to put the music out because it's just that good. No, they're fiending to put it out so that they can recoup whatever money they can recoup back from it. You're not gonna sit here and they give you all this money and you live lavish and not put no music out. What was the point of them giving you anything?
That's what she been doing for the past year. She
Yeah,
been
and they're
making
getting tired of it. They're
that's
getting
what makes
tired because she was able to still give them money. And maybe Bodak Yellow is not bringing in. I still don't think that money brought any. I mean that thing brought anything. But maybe the money is not coming in as fast because she really hasn't been endorsing in anything. I think like the last thing was like Uggs and Whip Shots. What is that really doing? Because the nozzles don't even work. So I don't think that she's making any money from that.
And she's making money off ads. If you don't see, she's doing these products, these Fashion
Right.
Nova,
But
these shoes.
It's little. That's pennies compared to how they feel if this highly anticipated album. And I was not being serious.
50,000 girls off those little endorsement. That's the reason why I'm saying she reworked her contract. And this moment when Offset helped her to rework her contract, and she reworked her contract and got a better deal where it seems like she got a great amount of percentage when it comes to her endorsement. And and she don't get much money when it comes to music. And this is the reason why
exactly.
Bag so much,
and she's spending so much money, $2 million on a music video that didn't go anywhere.
This is and I think that was the last time the label invest so much money in her, because musically they're getting a lot of money. I think they did that. They reworked her contract based on the success of her first album, right? And everything. They think that with progression, they're gonna reap the benefit of that. But she flipped the switch on them, and it seems like she used her statue and her resume from her past to can't ask for this high amount of money. This is the reason why she have these little small company and whatever advertising these things, but she's charging them big bucks. You get what I'm saying? That's where she's making her money. So if she can make $1 million off a 5-minute ad versus $1 million off, she got to wait 3 months for the music. She's gonna go to the endorsement, and she said it. She make her money off endorsement.
Exactly. And this Stefan Diggs is not. If she was single, he might look, but then again, he's in the closet, and he's he likes to be with a bunch of women, and he's on drugs. So maybe a part of the hip hop community would have liked it better if she was single. But this is only gonna make her bird ass fans feel like this is gonna take her to the next level. But in her real life, in that custody battle, I hope Offset's family takes every single thing to court, because she gotta pick. You can't be doing this with Stefan and not being with your kids and being all out there with your ass showing and you kissing and you at all his events. And that's gonna make your music career go up. But what about your life, your home? What about at home? Now, this man says that he wants custody for them kids because you always with your man. Then you're gonna be upset. I'm not always with my man. I'm just with him 2 days. No, you're not with him 2 days a fucking week.
Listen, if you don't realize your point that you're making is so solid, and you're so damn right. But the way how this black Twitter, this black community,
they're backwards.
Family is set up, they are pushing everything Cardi B is doing right now, and forgot that she has a 6-month-old baby at home. Forgot that she fucking this nigga when she was 8 months pregnant. He said, yeah, that's what Offset's supposed to get.
Offset needs a DNA test. At this point, the general public, we need a DNA test. I just can't see it. I cannot see that, especially just being from New York. I already know that a nigga would take fucking what Nicki and Sway said, turn my cat backwards. If I'm pregnant with my nigga's baby and I go fuck somebody else, even if we're broken up, he's taking my head off.
Oops.
All right. So I'm just not seeing that at 8 months. You have nasty niggas that was trying to talk to me when I'm pregnant. Like many guys like pregnant women, which is very creepy. But it's up to the woman to give their pussy up, their pregnant pussy up, to a nigga that's not even their kid's father.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like we don't do that in New York. Like, we just don't, because we know how these niggas are. But Offset is not a New York nigga. He's from down south.
Exactly.
So he's going to and again, and then it's like she's letting him cheat. Yeah, he was effed up for cheating, but she let him do it for 7 years. So at the end of the day, it's really not his fault, because you allowed him to do that. You stayed with him. You stayed married. You stayed living with him. And then you bust out 2 other kids. So is it really Offset's fault? No, you allowed him to cheat.
It's not. But the way how the broken homes and the hurt black women and everything is proper. Remember, black women is who make her career. We make people career. Let's keep it as fact. We make people career. We make and break them. That's why people always try to cater to the black community, especially when it comes to rap music and stuff, because we're the one that carry that shit, right? Cardi B has those women under her belt. You understand? And they are propelling her. They're not looking at her as that nasty, low life, like how dare you? They're not looking at her like right now, girl, you're married, you have 3 kids, and you're out here with Stefan Day, ding-a-ling-a-ling. But you want to know what? They're looking at her like, yes, it's a get back. She's doing a great thing. And right now, she's milking it because she's trying to get the Taylor Swift treatment. You understand? The game is about to start in October, right? And listen, they're painting her right now as this supportive girlfriend. You understand? So she's creating something with the Stefan Diggs thing. Many people forget that Cardi B has 3 kids. I asked one person, what are you the
And
other
still
day?
married.
She only have unmarried. The girl said she thought she only had 1 kid. I said she has 3. She literally have a 6-month-old baby, and she said she fucked when she was 8 months pregnant. They were like, what? I'm like, yes. But you want to know what the media does not do? The media does not paint the negative about her. They paint this positive thing, because make it was any other female rapper, put Nicki Minaj on the head. I'm gonna put Nicki Minaj right there. If it was her that has 3 kids and she's still married and she went with another, you would have seen, and plus her nigga just have a newborn baby that he hasn't even looked at, you would have seen the headlines. The headline would not even be pretty.
Yeah, but did he have a baby right before he just had this baby?
Yes.
Exactly. So that's 2 newborns, and that one that happened right before this one is probably the same age as her youngest kid.
But you're not hearing it in the media. That's what I'm trying to say. They try to push what they want to push. You know what? Let me finish. Watch this. Let me see how far we are here. Okay. To her, let me finish. This is what she's saying here about the album.
Somebody says so. Cardi's not done. Excuse me. I thought no, the album is done. Now we just have to make sure that things are coming out at the right order.
Yes, famous.
What a prolonged pause, girl. Continue.
She reading
I'm not
the
even in the
negative
fucking mood
comments
for that shit. Block. Like I'm sitting down. What the fuck you want me? I'm sitting down on my ass, getting my hair done, getting my makeup done, getting my nails done. If I want to talk about something, I could talk about something. Stop being a fucking fiend.
You can tell when people is not used to something and they get everything handed to them and they feel like they're on the top of the world and they're the shit right now. That's how she. So I don't think is she the one doing this, looking at all of this, or is the person that screen record?
It got to be the person that screen recording.
I say Cardi, Berry Blossom is the most beautiful little baby. Right? You know, she is beautiful though. I have to pose her. I need to fly her out here in LA and do these pictures. I have pictures of her, but I just want,
She live in New York, but got to fly her baby to LA, where her man be at, to do pictures.
Baby.
Child.
Look at this dumb bitch. I need to move on. That's all I can say. It's time to move on. She focused on her kids and man, move on. I know it's sad, but it's reality. No, it's not your bitch. You think right now right now I'm having a good. Right now shit is going real good in my life. Like I know right now is a perfect time to drop shit, and I'm gonna drop it. I gave you a little taste of something. Like it's like, hold on.
You see, and this is a thing. I tell y'all, this girl is so hype. When you feel like she's on, when you feel like she's getting all the attention, she loves the attention so much. You heard what she said? Right now, shit is going so good in her life. Right now, she's good and everything. Like she know this is the perfect time for her to drop shit.
Yeah, she knows she she have to be trending to drop music.
Because Marsha told me not to talk no more about it. And it's true, I can't. Every single time I talk to y'all a little bit about it, y'all get discombobulated.
You see, know the crazy thing about this is she never can create like a good rollout, right? She always need drama. She always
exactly.
It's never about really the music, and it's so funny what she said. What she just said. I know y'all feeling. I just gave you guys a little. I know you guys just hear a little. I just gave you guys a little taste. But Cardi B, you did not release that snippet. That's the thing, is you did not release that snippet. Like, as a bad bitch that believe in your music and believe in your shit, you're gonna release that shit on your own page. You're gonna release that shit like you're the one releasing it, not some back end people releasing it and people thinking it's AI.
Right. And since when don't artists get upset when their music gets leaked or when snippets get leaked? Because she cannot. Since when?
Since when artists don't release their snippet by themselves on their own page, stand on it.
But that's when the music is actually coming out. That's when they'll do it a couple of hours before midnight. So right now you leaking or fake leaking little snippets, but the song is so-called not going to come out. Listen, her fans, if she still has any, if this album ever comes out, they better not even look forward to a third album.
I just have one thing to say to you guys. Just for the next couple weeks that's coming, today is what, the 8th? For the next week, especially next week, you're gonna see a lot of antics. And for the next 2 weeks, just watch. She's gonna make an announcement to drop something. Either she's gonna step on this single and drop a video with it to boost it more, but something is coming because she said it. She knows it's the perfect time for her to drop. You get what I'm saying? Because she's hot right now.
Hold on though. Just last week, the album wasn't done because she was waiting for features. Remember?
She said the album is done, but she just have to make
just fucking the week before, 2 weeks ago though, she said was screaming in the phone, talking about come and be a part of this and that. So how was it done now? How was it already done?
I told you guys that this girl pump fake. She tried to pump fake.
The album is not done. It's not.
Listen to me.
There's no album.
I feel like she has. Let me tell you what I think Cardi B is doing because she said it. She want pre-order. She want CDs because those CDs and every single thing she's gonna because she will invest her money to make back her money. And I just feel like Cardi B would spend $100,000 and buy her own shit just to save face. She's that.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. In the closet in the basement, she got a bunch of damn whack ass CDs.
So I feel like she'll see what happened with other artists, especially Nicki Minaj. Cardi B goal is to beat 228K. No matter what, Nicki Minaj number is on that board. And that's a fact. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like with the pre-orders and every single thing, as what she said, Billboard put out the rules. If the customers hasn't received their shit or anything like that, it's not going to count towards album. This is the reason why she want to have everything on deck. So as orders go out, it's being received. So it can be counted towards her album. But not only that, I feel like they buying like 100,000 copies off the back. You get what I'm saying? That go towards the sales. I just have a feeling.
But Billboard didn't even make any sense with that though, because we had already had our music when they did that with Nicki, and Nicki sold 328 copies. Billboard took away 100K. We already had. Nicki was doing that for her own contest. She said for Barbz to show that they did that they made a purchase. We were already listening to Pink Friday 2 when Nicki did that. We weren't listening to Pink Friday 2 when they took them that 100K away.
Nicki we were because it was tracking week.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. We had already had our purchases.
But they were saying that she was
she was trying because she was doing her own giveaway. Right, exactly. So it didn't count. So if they felt like she was just forcing people to go out and buy so they can join her giveaway.
Exactly. So that's the reason why I said to you that Cardi B, she watch everything that happens in Nicki Minaj. Her goal is to set up everything so that way everything runs smooth at tracking week. So she's the type of woman that I feel like her and her label or her herself would buy 50K or 100K.
Yeah, because that's nothing to them.
To put it at the side so it can go towards tracking week. You understand? Because I'm telling you, she not gonna listen. If Cardi B sell less than Nicki Minaj, it's gonna be over, and she knows that. She knows that. So, and I think Billboard, they did that funny shit so Nicki Minaj couldn't hit 300K because 300K is not easy number to hit. You understand? It's not an easy number to hit because I believe wholeheartedly that Nicki Minaj sold more than 228K. She sold more than that shit.
Huh?
And they play in her face. That's believe. So Cardi B right now in the next few weeks, guys, just listen, just set it up. She has her mood board. She already know what's what. She got to continue this facade, this thing in the media. She need headlines. She got to keep shit hot because right now the men and women is on her side. I wish you had TikTok to know I'm telling you what's popping because that's what's popping right now. If you
And I
realize
thought bundles don't go towards sales anymore. Bundles go towards sales? I thought they stopped that.
Bundles, yeah, if bundles goes towards sale. I forgot what's really the criteria about it. I think I have a screenshot of it, but it's not the way. I think you can really maybe like 2, and CDs have to be $7.99 and above.
Ain't nobody
People
paying
be doing
$7.99 for
$5
her.
and $3.99 and things like that. Album,
Yeah.
there's an amount that you have to have. You understand? So that's the reason why she want to make sure everything is in place. Everything is in place for that whole tracking week. That's what she's doing.
Until
this girl is obsessed with numbers.
But she brags so much. I'm just not really seeing that she got those so-called features that she wanted, because she would have came out and made a little video or a post. I got my features. Album coming out soon. She brags so much. Nothing could have been printed yet. She couldn't have no vinyls printed. She couldn't have no CDs done, because she would have said, yo, we almost there. The way that she brags, and as much as she comes up and goes on Spaces or Instagram Live or whatever, wherever she does these things from, she says so much about her business that this would have came out already.
I don't know if you're Pete, but she's not doing that no more, because Nicki Minaj is not. You see, Nicki Minaj been chilling, right? So she don't really know what Nicki Minaj next step or whatever. Nicki Minaj figure out the game, and I figure out, because if Nicki Minaj figure out the way Nicki Minaj acting right now, if she had figured this out from 2018, a lot of things wouldn't get past her. That's the reason why she stopped giving Cardi B promo, because she realized she's one entity, and in order for her next entity to go up, they need to put down that entity, or they need to feed off that. She realized that. But the thing is, Nicki Minaj stepped back from the music. You get what I'm saying? So that way, so Cardi B can do her thing. It's your play now. What are you gonna do next? You're not gonna use me. You're not gonna use my people. You get what I'm saying? What are you gonna do next? If you realize when Nicki Minaj stepped out in 2023 and Cardi B was trying to step out too, everything that Cardi B tried, Nicki Minaj stepped on Cardi B rollout with bongos. And from Nicki Minaj did that shit, Cardi B just went into a shuffle. That's the reason why she came back the next year and did that.
No album was ready anyway, though, so it didn't matter.
Her album wasn't ready. We don't know what was not, but I'm saying she came back the next year, March, and tried to step on Nicki Minaj opening tour to try to use her. So Cardi B's a tick for tack, and that's just how that's happened. All right, so.
And the crazy thing is, I don't think that Nicki is even concerned about what these girls are doing, because she's going to come out when she feels like coming out, even if it's the same fucking day. But she just don't want them riding her wave.
Exactly. And that's
she don't she don't care what these girls are doing, but just don't fucking get on the backs of her and the Barbz, like she said. No piggybacking. Absolutely not.
Exactly. And I think that's the issue. That's what Nicki Minaj been saying, because it's like Nicki Minaj always started her own wave. She started trying to start her own wave. She come out, the next thing you know, bitches is coming out. And then what happened? Then they come into her algorithm by not doing no work, by not doing nothing, but only you see they're trending. And they're able to put out their music by doing nothing. It look like they're working when Nicki Minaj is the one that gets shit hot. So I think she take a step back to see, go start your own wave, go do your own thing.
And you know what's crazy is that the girls didn't even realize what she did with Megan. She had to show them, without her, none of you hoes would get a number one.
Oops.
She had to do that, even though I hate it. She had to do that.
I hate it too. Oh, you hate it? I listen.
Because she had, but she also, it was a lesson. It was a fucking lesson. So, I mean, even though, Megan got, but it was still a lesson to show. If it wasn't for me, she wouldn't have gotten it.
That's true.
So she had to, sometimes you got to uplift somebody or to put them out there so people see that's me. I did that. Now, let's see you do it again.
That's true. Let's see what it's gonna be. But guys, let's see what we have. We are 2 minutes and 13 seconds. Oh my god, 2 minutes, 2 hours and 13
hours.
Wow. Because you know what? Last week, this time I came on late last week, like 10:30. Ooh, famous. Famous was in the chat here. Can't stop what was ordained by God. Queen Things, Miss Jones, the original voice of New York. Who's she talking to?
That's she talking about that's the station, Miss Jones.
Oh, Miss Jones. Okay.
Yeah, Miss Jones is like neck and neck with Wendy. She's another really huge personality But Miss Jones is very underrated, and they shit on her for a lot of years. But she's back now, and she's talking her shit and she's doing her thing. And I'm very, very glad. I have a relationship with Miss Jones, and I love her to death. And I hope that she continues. They continue to give her flowers right now.
Oh, okay. So she's popular. What station is that?
94.7 The Block. You can find them on what is it on? You can do iHeart, or you can just put it on the regular station in your car.
Okay. And she playing Nicki Minaj a lot?
It's just it rotates, but it's like old Nicki. Because
Okay.
it's an old school station, so they don't play anything from like the last 10 years. But yes, Nicki is in rotation every single day. Even if they just playing Moment for Life for the Day, they're still playing Nicki. Like they're not like just tossing her. And then like if Coco Chanel does her like her mix for the day, she's including Nicki. Like depending on what the topic of the music is for her segment. But every single person that comes up there from the different time slots plays a Nicki song from back in the days.
Got it.
Because they could have left her out as well, because it's a lot of old music that they could be playing, but they included, and I respect them so much for that. And they also spoke about, remember when the guy from the Cosby Show, Nicki had given him that money and his stupid ass went and donated it? So that she made that a segment on her show, and we were allowed to call up and give our opinions. Everybody was on Nicki's side. Jones was on Nicki's side. Like everybody was on Nicki's side, saying that man should have given that woman back her damn money. So that's one thing they don't do, is hate on Nicki.
Okay. Woo, at least we have a radio station, because girl, I don't listen to radio no more. So I don't know, to be honest with you guys, I don't know what's happening on the radio station.
The XM plays Nicki too. I listen to a lot of XM. I listen to XM more than I listen to FM, but I listen to Jones every day, Monday through Friday. I listen to her. She's on from 6 to 10. And then I listen to Syph, but that's really it. And I might listen to see what Ebro and them are saying, depending on like what their topics are for the day or what happened the day before. But I'm mostly on XM, and XM definitely plays Nicki.
Okay, great. So guys, that's amazing. The queen is continuing reigning, and that's that. Just to give you guys a good reference, I know if anyone is looking at my screen right now, what we're talking about when we say Cardi B is Nicki Minaj's knockoff, and she's in Nicki Minaj award look. Let's take a look at what Vintage was saying, that she tried to give the vibe of young Nicki. Look, this is for reference. You see right here, Nicki Minaj always step on stage in her bust down, always long hair. That's what she's known for. It's like when you see Nicki Minaj is about to attend an award or whatever, you don't know what color bust down. She can be in the blonde, she can be in that or black. Is she weird? She rotate them, but mostly she always in black, and that's what Cardi B been given.
Yeah, she's gonna take pieces. She's not gonna take the whole outfit at once. She's gonna take the hair and then put it with an outfit. Then one day she's gonna change up the hair and then put another old Nicki outfit on. She's a fucking
leech.
Oh gosh,
is what we put it. But I want to say thank you so much. Oh, look at the award that Cardi B got. Oh, there's the voice of the people. The voice of the people, guys. And now look at Cardi B.
Oh, please. All them awards gonna break. So it don't even matter.
You see the long bust down here and everything, how she imitating the queen. You see? So when we up here and we talking and whatever, we're not just talking out of our mouths. You understand? We talking facts. And we put it in stamps and receipts. You understand? And delivering it. Because the truth cannot be a lie. And that's what you guys try to do every time when Nicki Minaj, when to speak the truth. You understand? Y'all try to twist it and turn it because y'all cannot angle it. Because these bitches is what? Whack. Anyway, that's thank you so much, Vintage, for actually coming up. We've been here
for 2 hours
and 20 minutes. Oh my god, this is a long live. It's not gonna even upload to like 3 days ago. You have missed like 3. You weren't here for like 3 nights.
It's either I was doing my show, but my son also, he has a lot of things going on throughout the year too. So he puts his shows are on in the evening, like when he goes and either has his rehearsals or whatever. or I'm usually like prepping for a gala or something that I'm hosting. So I try
Let
my
them
best
know
to meet
again the
you.
night. I know your show is on Tuesday night. Is that correct? Let them know. What's the date? The time?
My show is Truth Be Told Podcast 365. We're on YouTube and Instagram, and Facebook. We are on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We come on between 8 and 9 o'clock, and Tuesday and Wednesday we're on for an hour. Thursday we're on for 2 hours. So
Okay.
Truth Be Told Podcast
PM.
365.
PM.
Yes, PM. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So we did this Tuesday. Yeah, could definitely check her out at 8 p.m. I don't come until 10:30.
Yeah, I'll
Tuesday,
be
I have a
there.
meeting. At Tuesday, I said Tuesday. Tuesday at 8 p.m. at not your page here, but at Truth Be Told. You said
Yes, Truth Be Told Podcast 365. So it's just Truth, the letter B, Told Podcast 365. No spaces.
I put it in the comment, guys. Truth, did I
Thank you.
spell it correctly?
Yep. Yes, thank you.
There we go. Truth Be Told Podcast. What do you talk about, Vintage?
Oh, it's just the letter B, not BE, but it's just the letter B. Let me see if I can type it in here.
Oh, Truth B.
We talk about some of everything. We talk about well, my co-host is a male, so he doesn't really know much about female hip hop. So I have to, carry that. Sorry, real quick.
Go ahead.
So we talk about politics, hip hop, just whatever is going on, like anything that's trending. I try my best to, because he's from the Bronx, so he used to be like, I have turned him into a barb. But he used to be like, so Cardi this and Cardi that, until I had to like show him, like, yeah, no. She's not the person that you really think that she is. But yeah, we talk about that. But our last show, I had a bit to say about Cardi and Stefan. What else? But we talk about everything. We talk about things that's trending, politics and everything else.
Okay, interesting. So you guys go over and check her out this Tuesday. I have
And at times, I'm sorry, at times we will have like some of the actors from The Wire. I'm not The Wire, from like any like the Power shows. We've had a few of them, and because we know them personally. So once they get killed off, we'll have them come on and we'll do a little chat. I don't like to call it interviews. I like to have conversations.
Yeah.
So we'll have them on for a conversation. We'll talk about the show, what they have coming up, their audition process, and things to that nature. And then people who also do music. We had the white boy who remember he went viral. He was like the last person that Puffy met Puffy in the street, and Puff said that his music sounds good, but we had him on our show. But we have a few different people on there. We don't always have guests, but when we do, they're really, really good guests.
I love it. You know what? I do, because this page or whatever was just for fun. I just do it for fun or whatever. I have a personal podcast. It's called Stay in Your Lane. I think when I go back and start my podcast, because I do it in school right now, I'm transitioning. Once I finish my grad degree to like my personal and stuff. I talk about personal things with other people. Come on and share their story and stuff. Maybe I would DM you, or we can definitely meet and stuff, or you can come on and talk. That's more like on the personal side, different from this.
That sounds good. Absolutely.
Talk about your life and things like that, your career field, how you find your lane, how are you staying in your lane, and advice and different more mature stuff. This is, of course, it's just for fun and
that sounds good. Absolutely.
Of interest. But I want to say thank you so much. Continue doing your great things.
You too. Thank you for having me.
Tuesday, we're definitely coming to your podcast and check it out. I have a meeting at 9 p.m. So I will be in there.
But the playback is always there. We are transitioning from his old because he asked me to come and join him
Okay.
from when his he got rid of, or I don't know how they went their separate ways. He had another co-host, but he asked me to join him. So we're transitioning from what they were doing to our own. So I think we just hit like 200 subscribers, and we're just, trying to get there organically. He's more of a troll, and he will sell his soul. We speak about that a lot. I'm just not that type. So once he starts doing that, we have to go our separate ways. But I am just trying to get places organically. I'm not trying to go viral for bullshit or drama or beef. If people want to hear what I had to say about them, go and watch the show. Don't just go by clips and things like that. Go and actually watch the show and see that I said, something worse about you. But
that's the best way.
Yeah. But thank you for having me up. I'm gonna drop down and let you close out, and I'll see you next time.
All right, bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Yes, thank you so much for coming on. But continue doing your thing. That's the best way. I always tell everyone, especially this YouTube that I have, start organically. When you have your organic, when you do things organically, you have your organic supporters, like they will show up for you and not just for the mess, and that's it, because they will disappear. Like, I take this channel as an example. I know I was gone for like 3 months. I don't know what happened, but I used to get a lot of views and a lot of things. I got kicked out of the algorithm. I'm slowly now trying to build back my thing. And I think it was from Sunshine that told me to keep going. I remember when I came on back one day and I had like 5-6 people. I didn't expect to come back and see no one. You understand? But I still have those people with me that's still here. Vintage, come and join. I have Albert. Albert don't miss the show. He's always there. You get what I'm saying? Sunshine. And you guys are grown women, like me. I'm not a kid. I'm not in my 20s. I'm in my 30s, my early 30s. You get what I'm saying? And it's just, expressing interest of what we love, but also that you love the host and that's just the mess. Because I feel like once a person likes you and they like what you're giving, like what you bring, they will always come back. And that's just that. You understand? And you're not kissing ass. And you're just being yourself and just talking the truth and can have a conversation and can have a debate, because that's what it's all about. And that's the reason why I call my channel Talk the Truth. And that's just that. It's my truth, but you can give yours too. And that's that, with respect, no disrespect. But we're going to send shade where it's due. And that's that. So with that, on that note, I want to say thank you all for tuning in, for whoever that's coming. This is one of our longest live, but it was very entertaining, very engaging. Drop a comment, like up the video, and as usual, as I always said, put God first in everything that you do. He said, seek the kingdom and all that you wish for will be granted to you. Not to be biblical, but we have to, because with God there is nothing, right? Put yourself first. Don't be putting no one over you. You understand? And remember, love yourself and go after your dream and do what you want to do. All right? Don't be afraid. If you, whatever you want to start, whatever you want to do, just do it. All right? Don't look for validation from no one, only God. And that's that. It doesn't have to be right away. And even if it's one person supporting you, it's better than zero. You start from there. You keep going. Don't let no one tell you no, because someone out there will always say yes. And I love you guys. Peace out. Have a great night and have a great week. I will see you again. Same schedule. See you tomorrow, Monday at 10:30. Bye.